only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Niger Watch, yo! No more bad government. Niger Watch. No more bad government. Niger Watch. No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Niger Watch. No more bad government. Niger Watch media. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger Watch. No more bad government. Niger Watch, yo! The voice of the voiceless! The voice of the voiceless! Voice for the voiceless! Voice for the voiceless! Niger Watch media! Voice for the voiceless! Niger Watch media! Voice for the voiceless! The only media that have been speaking against bad government, being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless! Voice for the voiceless! Umuwame! Voice for the voiceless! Umuwame! Voice for the voiceless! 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 Niger Watch, yo! We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Niger Watch, yo!
All right, my people, I salute you now right there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you, my people. Thank you very much for your time with us today. We apologize for coming out late. Now road now with this is everywhere is blocked here in Lagos, rather in Ireland. So, but we are here now. So I'm not talking about politics today. Although depend on the engagement, maybe we might switch to politics after this, or I might just do this for a shorter period and we end the show on time. But let's see how it goes. As you can see right there, because there are so many things that's going on in Nigeria that we need to address, but politics is not allowing us to address it, you know, but I'm coming to that. Let me quickly acknowledge those of you on the comment section before it gets packed. Thank you very much, Mother, for Mommy Diaspora. Good evening to you, Mommy. Happy weekend to you. Thank you very much for all that you do. Abu Azi, you're not here yet. I'm not sure you are here yet, but I appreciate you in advance. Thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, CEO. I can see you in the building. In the building. Good evening to you, sir. Thank you very much, Christian CX. I can see you. Thank you very much. God bless you. Good evening to you, Destiny of Variable. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Good evening to you, Chukwamaka in the building. Good evening to you. I appreciate you. Then we have Prince Aka right there. Vitus Akobele. Thank you, my people. Thank you. Just do your part by pressing on the like, help us to share. Patricia enough, my dear sister, I can see you as well. Good evening to you. Thank you very much for joining us. My people, we're just going to move on straight away. You know, when it not be politics like this, people know the quick. The platform is built on politics, but politics is stressful. It's really stressful. It's not easy to talk about politics. Some of you watching from afar might just think, "I'm a normal thing. I'm not be to just hey God, you know, easy. All the bars goes. You know, it's not easy. Nigeria situation is terrible. But I want us to talk about other things that is affecting us in Nigeria right now, so that maybe one or two person that will come back later on or that will come across this particular video might learn from it, depending on the contribution that we are going to be getting today. And people, if you want to be part of this, please come in because we'd like to hear from you. It's an opinionism topic today where we need to learn from each other's. Now, the question, as you can see right there on the screen, why do many men right now currently facing rejection in their proposal? Yes, it's currently going on now in Nigeria. I don't know why, if the women have decided that they don't want to marry anymore, why so many people have argued that when you propose to a woman that is not where to do, that's what you get. A lot of people have argued. I'm going to be playing people's opinion first here before we're going to put on our own opinion as Naija Watch Media. Why is it that currently, most especially in Lagos, Abuja, is happening right now? When men surprise their girlfriend or their proposer, their partner with the proposal, they reject it. Why? Does it mean some also argue that maybe because the girl have multiple boyfriends and all that, so or she was not expecting it? There's so many reasons, but because in the past, when a man proposed to a woman, at least the woman will be happy, right? But now my people not be smart, they reject her like say, be like say everybody want to be alone. I'm not sure what they are doing here in Nigeria. But in this area, we're going to be elaborating on it first. But before that, I would like us to listen to another video from Gege. I don't know if any fan there will be, anybody there will be Gege fan. Gege have been talking for a while, but there's this particular video where he do, that I just want to play today. The video stated that why your wife will leave you if you get broke tomorrow. Do you agree that your wife can leave you tomorrow if you cannot be able to provide again financially how you used to? You think, because I don't want to focus on just one area, but if you ask me, in that area, I believe women now in Nigeria, they go leave you. If you don't get the money again, it will not leave you, move on to the next man. So I don't know. So do you also think it's the right thing for a man, to, okay, how do I ask this question? Is it possible for you to know a woman that can leave you in times of hardship or in times of difficulties? From beginning, is it easy for you to know? These are things. Let's start with Gege to bring the audience together. Then, before I will bring the other vital video to you guys, and I want to take comment as well, not just the panelists. I'm posting out a link straight away for those of you that want to call me. You need to call me on time today so that we'll take this whole thing together.
5 reasons why your wife go leave you when she starts making her own money. Your wife, your woman, go run leave you when she starts seeing her own small thing. For these 5 reasons. Number 1 is provision. The reason why a lot of women they marry today is because they need somebody to handle their responsibilities. And as time goes on, maybe she don't feel they pay bills by herself because you don't empower her. As time goes on, she don't say her own small thing. She can handle some of the things we say they do for her before now. Only she can handle all these responsibilities, the less valuable you become in her life. Because now she look at like, okay, everything what they do for her, she feel do all these things by herself. Maybe in a house, the house when they stay, they feel like, say, okay, you are living in my house, so you have to submit to me. But now she feel afford her own space. She even build her own house. So what is now what is now your contribution? So she they look and say, you don't really get more importance for her life again. So you go start from disrespect. Because now she don't want to obey your authorities again. She don't want to obey your order again. Because she feel like say for her to submit to you is pointless. Because the things what they do for her before, she feel easily do those things for herself. Many women not they in love. They are not in love. They come into your life because they need somebody to handle those things. They don't feel they handle by themselves. And now we say she feel they do all those things by herself. The love end for that place. You know, understand? So the solution to this thing now, don't they marry hungry girl. Not marry hungry women. If not, the women they don't feel they afford bread by themselves. Eh? They will destroy that other bakery. They will destroy the other bakery. You don't understand? Number 2 reason why your wife go run leave you when she starts making her own money is what? Personal growth and independence. Many women want to be free. They won't focus on their life. And many of them, because of they see your presence in their life as a hindrance to their personal growth. You know, say normally, traditionally, when you marry a woman, that woman becomes, you and that woman become one. The same vision. So, out of 100% of the time, the woman is supposed to follow the vision of the man. So, she dey follow your lead. And many women, they look and say, the path where they follow with you, where they build with you, not be their own path, be that. And now we see that they make their own money to feel afford their own dream, to feel afford their own thing. They go want, they go want shift from, they go shift from you. You understand that kind of thing now? They won't go do their own thing because they still say your presence is a hindrance to their own personal development and growth. They want freedom. Women love freedom. They want to be free to enjoy the beautiful things of life. And then they look and say, now you be that person where they hinder them. And I will be saying, she don't feel they afford those things. Your presence is now... the more money where man they make, the more they feel like say need plenty women. Why the more money where woman they make, the more she feel like say she don't need man for her life. Now so it just be. You know that's so when a woman starts making her own money, she go seek for independence. Because many of them they love all this feminism. The reason why they loyal is because now money they cost her. So now we say she feel they do all those things by herself. She go seek for freedom and independence from you. You know understand? Then number 3 reason why your wife go run leave you when she start making her own money. Number 3 reasons is because not all women are supposed to be married. So women belongs to the streets. Many of them are hooks. Now you go package hook, go carry them as wife. You know understand? The truth is that many of them be not married before. Many of them married because of family pressure. You know that they see love down on my street life where they live. But because of pressure from people, from family, and as time goes on, we'll be say, okay, now people with the pressure, maybe now parents pressure her before, maybe the mama will pressure her don't late. Don't late. And now she don't in a comfortable position to feel afford that life of nobody, no stress free. If they knock anybody where she wants, maybe her ex they call her, she still miss all those people. She still love those people. She still want to deal with her ex. You know understand? She don't want marry. Now you pressure this woman come marry her. And because she pass through 1 or 2 things that period, she call your submit to the marriage. You go carry girl will belongs to everybody. You go personalize everybody girlfriend. You go personalize everybody woman. And now she don't start to see her own bread. She dey feel like some. You go not leave you. Because now she feel streaming from the greatest university ever exist in the history of mankind, Gigi University of Wisdom and Understanding. To all of the way I attend my class today, I'm really grateful. You know understand? Maybe after this, I'll see poster on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. So everybody feels to see this particular one. How to the class go. You know understand? So women belongs to the streets. You know understand? Many women married today. Because of family pressure, society pressure. And the reason why they marry. And as time goes on, when they don't really see their own money, maybe people will encourage them, go marry. And now you can't use that as a scapegoat, you don't marry. Mama, when they pressure them before not their life again, their father not their life again, when they tell they say go marry. And now she don't see her own bread, she don't see her own money. You go look and say, I beg, make this man go there one place. He don't run, leave you. You don't go, what's the law? Number 4 reason why your wife go run leave you when you start making her own money. It's because of greed. Many women, they're very greedy. If she see 1 naira today, tomorrow she wants see 2 naira. You know understand? And some of the relationship where they keep, where they bring this money, you're not comfortable with them. Some of the journey, business trip where she won't go, or many of the things where she won't do. Normally, as a married woman, the man not go allow those things. The man go they question her. And she don't want they accountable to you. Because she being accountable go affect her finances, and she need that money. She don't want more money. Everybody wants more money. So your presence in her life is a threat to her making more money. Greed. So therefore, she go abandon you, focus on how to make more money, so you go feel afford the life which she wants, that free life. I'm free again. I'm free again. I'm free again. I'm free again. It will go shock you that your wife, where they ask now, she don't run leave you, she's making more money. I bet you with a marry. Okay. God, I beg you. If you want you to do this level, write my name in capital letter. The kind of the life I want for you, and they won't be say today, tomorrow people they enjoy, you go see follow they enjoy. You not go cry that you know. The last comment of a fool is never your portion. You know understand? iPhone 16 rain, we buy them. 17 Pro Max don't come, we don't buy them again. When iPhone 50 go rain come, we go still buy them. Akwa one year and waiting my matter me see na evening life they live ogege. Enjoy today, tomorrow you still enjoy. God bless you. I want that for you.
All right. I just want to, that's just a preamble, because the main topic on the screen is what we are going to listen to right now. Different opinions from different people, from K Hackers Club. K Hackers Club is a body put together to put Nigerians together. Although you need to register to be part of it, I'm one of the people. So I told you guys we are into so many things. So yeah. But on this one, hearing opinion from so many people and others to know what is going on, depend on the topic that brought to everybody. So we are going to be listening to this right now. But according to Gege, do you agree that your wife will leave you once she start making her money, or rather when she start earning more than you? Although, because we have large audience in diaspora, for me, I believe many women in abroad will not do this though. Many will not do this in abroad, but in Nigeria, they could do it. Yes, because many of them are just on the pathway to the top. Once they get to where they want to be, in most cases, they don't want to have husband. They want to divorce. They want to be alone. It's crazy right now. I don't understand how they are even living their life in Nigeria. Many of them don't believe in marriage anymore. And if you are a fool as a man and you end up with one, it will follow you, chop all your money, you are finished on earth and in heaven. According to Gege now, later, she will still leave you. But meanwhile, let's take the other video. I'm very happy that Mr. Shimize is already with me. Guys, if you want to join us, please join us on time so that we can discuss this together. I really need a lady on the platform, so that we can take this together as well. But meanwhile, let's listen to this.
One of the reasons we're talking about this is the men that are having their proposals rejected, right? Yeah. So I think it's two ways. For one, for men, I would say stop dating broke women. Broke women lie a lot. Broke women lie a lot because they are in need. Can I finish? Because they are in need. Tend a lot that they like you and they may not like you. Okay. So most of the time, these men are dating women that actually do not want to get married to them. But because they are in need or whatever that guy is doing at the time, the guy just thinks that, okay, this is my babe, I'm dating marriage next. But the girl is there thinking, okay, let me just be using this guy first till I get the ones that I want. That is one. Two, a woman that also dates a woman that has something to lose. Stop dating people that are not giving you anything. People that do not have anything to lose in society. There is a way you date a woman that, even if she does not want to marry you, she would give you the courtesy of even saying yes in public first. And then when you go home, she will call you beside and say, okay, oh, this is not what is going to happen. Oh, do you understand? But when you're dating people that they don't have anything to lose, they can misbehave, do anyhow they like, that's what you get. Two, as a man too, I feel like a lot of these people that these things are happening to are boys. They are not men. Because as a man in Nigeria, I know that we're borrowing this culture of trying to kneel down and propose. But as a Nigerian man, if you want to marry a woman, I don't see why you're not going to the family and speaking to the father. You're not taking permission from the father. I won't marry your daughter, or someone in the family that has small level, who would have also called the girl aside and say, how far this guy will they date? So is he going somewhere? You would have started having small sense that I feel like say this thing. But you just wake up one day because maybe they gave you good sex yesterday, and then tomorrow you bring out a ring and propose. I think some of these men deserve it, truthfully.
Thank you. So when it comes to family and marriage, I'm very passionate about it. Now, when people compare olden days marriage, I just laugh. How many of our mothers are happy? Or is it the arranged marriage that landed a lot of people in marriages that they don't like? That's aside. Now, when you talk about all this public proposal failing, these days I wonder what people talk about in their relationship. I feel like if you are dating a girl, you should know the kind of proposal she wants. And also, people should stop dating people they don't like. Because relationship has turned to thank you, poverty alleviation. Now you now see girls stay in relationship that they know that they are not going to marry this man. And he now proposes to her and she's saying no in public. At the same time, there are people who are in relationship not because they actually love this person, but because they know I'm gaining something from this guy. Probably this guy beats her. Probably this guy treats her badly. She says, okay, I'm going to be with this guy for a while. And maybe when I get whatever I want, I'll walk out. Then the guy surprises her with a public proposal. So I feel like the problem is even the fact that the relationship are not based on good foundation. Because if you are in a relationship with somebody you actually like, let's leave love. You like the person first before love. You will know that, oh, my babe doesn't like public proposal. You will know that, oh, my babe likes this kind of ring. These are conversations you can casually have with somebody you are dating. So you don't need to get to the point whereby you are embarrassed in public. And some of these guys do this thing because they know that, okay, this girl cannot marry me. But when I pop it on her in public, she might just want to say yes, just to save his face. But I'm sorry, women are becoming more self-aware. So they will still say the no in public, whether you're embarrassed or not is not their business. So I think people should date for the right reason. One, like the person you are dating so that all these things we are hearing will die down. And so that probably we'll stop having more failed marriages. But please don't come and tell me marriages were successful in the past. Okay. I'm from a broken home. I know what I'm talking about. It was not successful in the past. Thank you.
First and foremost, I want to say women actually don't know what they really want. From a marriage counselor, from what she said, all I can understand from what she's saying is women don't know what they want. Some of them are actually too sim. One has nano sim, so normally the network would clash back to back. Today she's like this, tomorrow she's like, you are saying marriages in the past are not really nice, that women, how many women are happy? I want to ask you, the fact that you have a good mother as a person does not mean your father had a good wife. Yes. You understand? So let's not misuse this thing. And I need you to understand that if you ask anybody, either a man or a guy in a relationship, ask him, when did you ask your boyfriend, are you happy? Men are not happy. Majority of men are not happy. Because all you women about is me, 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 me. And later you'll be saying, so now, if you as a woman has priority and you know what you want in life, is proposal your problem? Proposal shouldn't be a bone of contention. But today, because of preferity, social media, all the yada 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 going on in town, you don't even care about the home you are planning to build. You are thinking about if a man kneels down or stands up, if he gives you a ring or not. That is why I wanted to talk earlier. Okay. Financial stability is not as important as mental stability. You have to be mentally stable as a human being, especially women. Think straight. And now you keep asking that, people keep saying behind every successful man There's a woman behind it. But today, women don't want to build with a man. You want a next so that it could be the chick in the next. So what are you people saying? Click.
So for me, I think there is no roadmap to a successful marriage or a successful proposal. And before the proposal becomes public, I feel like both parties should be aware of that they actually want to pursue marriage. And also, I feel like right now, we don't have very important conversations there are conversations that are supposed to be that couples are supposed to have before proposal, which is your goals are my goals. Are they aligning together? Do you want what I want? Is she teachable? Is he teachable? Can we grow together? Does she want kids? Does he want kids? There are certain conversations that people should have. There are some people that will propose to a girl. Maybe the girl knows how to, she's very good. She can do different styles, maybe scissors, bicycle. And they become confused. And they think that, okay, because the girl is good, or the guy is very good, or the guy can go 1 hour, or the girl can go 1 hour. It's just an example. And then their mindset gets overclouded by those things, and then they think that the girl is on the same page with them, and then they propose to them. But before proposal becomes public, you're supposed to have those conversations with your woman, and then you know if your goals align together. For Muslims, I know for my Muslim brothers, they don't just go out and marry somebody that's not Muslim. I know somebody that the wife, the girlfriend, before they got married, she had to convert to being a Muslim before they got married. Okay. Although there are Muslims that still get married to Christians. It's choice and it's preference. Okay. But before it becomes a public proposal, there are certain conversations that should have. And right now in our generation, currently, you hear people say, oh, they don't marry family. If you marry from a bad family, your marriage will suffer. If you marry because if you talk family, your wife or your husband needs somebody they are scared of. So when there's a problem, you can easily go to them. When it gets out of hand, you can easily go to them and say, oh, we're having these issues and all of that. I mean, so before it becomes a public proposal, I feel like both parties should have conversation. You should know your woman whether she likes a public proposal. Like I said the last time, I don't like public proposal. If my man does a public proposal, I will certainly turn it down. So people are different. I mean, preference is different.
Second half, what she said that is based on choice. Because for me, if a guy is supposed to propose to me, we are supposed to have certain conversations, like continued conversations that we are supposed to have. If you ask me, okay, let me go and see your parents, if I am not in for marriage for you, everything is choice. Whether a lady is staying with a man or planning on getting married to the guy, it's choice. It's your choice and it's your business, nobody's business. Okay. So if you are to ask me to get married to you, you say, okay, let me go and see your parents. I'll tell you that no. That is when I will cut the line. I'll say I'm no longer going further because I've never introduced any guy to my dad because I'm certain of the person I'm supposed to introduce to him. So that is my own belief. And you people about proposing in public, they always say ladies want them to kneel down, to do this, to do that. You guys forget that you always talk about this generation, right? You forget that it's the guys that even love social media more than the girls. And they are ready, they want to do that surprise for themselves. There are people like that. And guys are aware, some guys are aware that this lady doesn't like them, but you go ahead to do that. So don't put on the blames. Always share your blames, please. Don't put it on the gender or this. We are both at fault at everything. Thank you.
Yeah, I want to correct something that he said when he said women don't know what they want. The wants of economics has told us that the wants of man is generally insatiable. Be it a man, be it a woman. Call me out of the house and tell me, come and see a car. Voila! Oh my God, baby! Call me out of the house and tell me you paid for me to go shopping or go to a spa. Oh my God, baby! But you don't wake up in the morning, you that snores and come and say, voila, will you be my wife? It doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. Now, you are saying you have not talked about it with a woman, with the lady before. It's possible for you to see, women have we are different people. During the month, we are like 4 people within the month. Wow. You come and talk to me when I'm all energetic and lovey-dovey. and you say, what do you think our life is going to look like if we end up together? Do you think we are going to make beautiful babies? Let's say that is just you checking if I want to have a life with you, and I say yes. Then you come again when I'm having cramps, everything is irritating me, I am angry, you call me out in public, and you bring a ring and say, voila, will you marry me? It's true, I'm telling you. See, wait.
Hello.
Wait.
What else, please? Hello.
Wait.
Hey.
Wait, let me make a
Hello.
I'm having mood swings. It's possible that the person won't even say no, but the way you were expecting the person to react is not the reaction that you are getting. Personally, for me, you asking me to marry you is a thing between me and you. It has nothing to do with K, it has nothing to do with TDK. Don't come to their presence and come and ask me if I want to marry you. Let's be together and talk about it one-on-one. No surprises.
Thank you.
Sister, I have a question for you. During the time you were snoring, were you deaf on the right side and like 30% deaf on the left? Because when it comes to accepting the car, you're very happy, you forget the snoring. When it comes to the all-expense paid shopping, you forget the snoring. But surprisingly, when it comes to a ring on the finger, you understand that he snores at night. Hold on, let's get somewhere.
And Arita, we can see you.
My mom told me a story of how my dad met her and how they got married. It was a lovely story to listen to. My dad was driving by, saw her, reversed, I'm going to marry you, and drove off. Some other day, my dad went to buy drugs at the pharmacy. I saw her again, I was like, this woman. I said I was going to marry you, right? And then he saw her brother. Turns out her brother used to be his old friend. And he didn't even know. And then he went to the family, all of that. Easy. Things of relationship, marriage, and all of that used to be a private affair till a certain gender decided to make it public. Now it's made public and people are complaining. Why? I want to understand the premise around it. Hold on. Usually it's if a man wakes up in the morning, he has been thinking about this, he got the ring, it's a surprise. He wakes up in the morning, he makes something beautiful, all of that, hides the ring somewhere. She wakes up, she sees it, oh my God, crazy, everybody's happy. Okay, now they want it to be done in a restaurant with flowers and balloons and colors and lights and everything. On the rooftop. I mean on the rooftop, at the beach. Crazy, right? We love that. We're giving it to you. Then you turn around and say, oh, don't do it in public, I don't like surprises. When you are the exact same humans that said, surprise me. What the fuck?
Okay. From all what I've heard today, it's certain to say men knows what they want. It's either a woman is pretending to be a good woman. I don't think a man will just propose because of sex. No. Majority of men want a good woman that can be a good mother and give them peace of mind. So when you think maybe after you did one thing in the night, you will now come in the morning and propose. I think for the women, it's a character problem. You're dating a girl or a guy you cannot marry. Is it because of hunger? Because at my age now, I want to date a girl and I'm not living for fun. Am I growing or retrogressing? I think it's a problem. And if as a woman, let's say I'm a man and a girl ticks most boxes, and because she says, I don't believe in public proposal, but she really wants it, I will not kneel down anyways, but she really wants it. And because I don't want a public proposal and she wants it, I'll now say no, I won't marry you. When she have ticked most of the boxes, that's being myopic. Marriage is beyond the whole fun fair. And yes, how can we check marriages are successful? Our parents were, whether you think they're happy or not, my parents were happy. And the rate of divorce were very low. And that's what shows that they had successful marriages. So if you're there saying you're dating a man, to come and ask you first, I think let's change our mindset. I mean, we're growing. You're 25, 26, 30, and you're dating a guy you cannot marry. Thank you.
All right. My people is not much. It's only that. Before my people on the panel will say something, I want to say this, or rather, question. That last guy just mentioned something very, very significant. Why is it that the rate of divorce then, during our papa, our mama, was very low? Now every day people they divorce. Every day. What is the causes? Who to blame? Is it the women or the men? And question I they ask who when I get it right. Me never give submission. I only ask question. Because now most women are rejecting men now. Does it mean even the women now in Nigeria are not believing in marriage anymore? They just want to have kids and everybody move on. Even most women that are married are divorcing their husband every single day now in Nigeria. Then why is a question. The celebrities started this rubbish and they start and so they divorce. And once they don't divorce, the funny part of it is that they'll divorce their husband, they'll now start dating, having a male friend, a married man as a boyfriend. Then you divorce your husband. Some of them will say, my husband cheated. Then you divorced him because he cheated on you. Then you now end up dating a married man. How do we, I don't understand, how do we balance that? It's trend right now in Nigeria. I'm talking with facts, not beside they assume. That make me they ask question. You left your husband, you cheated. I'm not here to justify cheating, but you left your husband because he cheated. Then you started dating a married man. So I want to see that one. Then other question is, why is it that girls now in Nigeria will date a man they know they cannot marry, but they will still be in that relationship? When the man proposed, you don't reject the man. So why were you there? Were you dating the man because the man was spending money and it was sweet, or he was good, impressive, blah, blah, and all that? But the man's okay. We could take this thing further. Let's spend the rest of our lives together. Then you say no. Then why were you there? Then for men, hey God. Okay, I'll just leave it. I'll leave her here. I'll just leave her here. Might not go talk and finish. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. No politics today. Somebody did the right just now say, income because of politics. Mona, calm down. We'll talk about politics maybe tomorrow or next tomorrow or Monday. I don't know. But still, if you want to call in on this is the best time for you to call in. If not, I'm just good to go with the people I already have on the panel. Maybe we might have more people to come in. Most of our people here, they like politics. So at least we have one woman with us already, Madarita. In this kind of case, she's always there for me. And I'm always grateful because I need a woman to talk on this kind of matter. So that we have a different opinion from men and from women. Then we balance and we argue, then we go. At least people learn something. Let me go to Ogashimizi. Ogashimizi, you're the first here today. At least you watched everything. Good evening to you, sir. What's your take?
Niger Watch, good evening, good afternoon, good morning.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Eddie. Yeah, Mama in Diaspora, I greet you for all you do. Niger Watch families, I greet you both home and abroad in Nigeria, everywhere you are. Remain blessed. The panelists, I greet you all. Yes, Niger Watch, you see this issue is a very big issue, and it's good. And the way you are taking this, there is not only politics. In fact, I must tell you, if we can talk politics from Monday to Friday, fine. Then take 2 days and to discuss any other matters that concerning us and concern the society, not only politics. This one still, this one no. That one is not good. Yes. 2 days is enough for we to discuss what is in the society. Well, the issue is this. You see, so many. Some people say I disagree with their analysis or their argument over there. You see, one thing. I tell you, every woman want to marry. Not, I will tell you that because when you're talking about women, you talk about men too. That some men don't want to marry too. And if you say so many men, so many women don't want to marry, they want to marry because if you remember when at their old age, who will look after you? Who will be there for you? Who will be there for you? So all these issues, all these things, you will look around. So no, every woman want to marry. It's because some are not lucky, some are lucky. So I don't see can people be saying, oh, some don't want to marry. No, it's not true. They want to marry. Some their bad character had changed them, because of their bad character, the way they do things, that's the problem. But you're telling me they don't want to marry is not true. You would tell me because of their bad behaviors, that's another thing there. So, there is something about this proposal issue. See, my wife, I never proposed to her, but we are in courtship, we are in relationship. As we are moving, as we are moving, we are getting close. At a point, we say, okay, we can marry each other. There's no problem. But I never, kind of go down and say, will you marry me? I never do that. I don't know if back then it's not in vogue, or it's not because of the generation now. They want to make everything open data. They want to even even small stuff when they do the thing outside, carry video on the road. So you see, so many things that are happening now that don't happen in those days. Even our forefathers, our fathers. Let me say my father. They marry. I know that time marriage is not. You see the same thing now. Marriage is not 100% good then, but right now, I can say now it's worse because like that was you're saying. Oh, the divorce now is too much. It's everywhere. See, like some in this marriage issue, the proposal and everything, so many women don't want to be under a man. They want to be on their own. Believe me, I saw my ex. She said to me, she want to get a child. She don't want to marry. I said, okay, but not me. I can't do that. He said she want to get a child. He want to be a baby. You know what's here in America? You hear baby daddy, baby mama. So it's already happening in Nigeria. So Nigeria have already copied it. They want to, be on their own, do their own business, have their own child, take care of the child. So turning the proposal down because of in your relationship, some of them want to gain something from a man. After that, they push the man out. So many of them, they want to, for you to scatter their affair, do everything, turn them to the school, make everything, in fact, put everything in good position for them. But at the end, they will disappoint you. There's so many of them right now. So, and when I'm saying this, the way I say it in a woman is the same thing in a man. The men. There's so many men, they are gold digger, and so many women are gold digger. Now, the issue of if you're really sure that this woman you're going with, maybe she don't go to school, she don't have a good job, she don't have anything doing. It's for you, for the man, to start up something for her. Start up something for her. If you say that you love this person, that you're going to marry her, start up something for her, then let this start that area. You say, okay, this is what I want to do for you. But so many men, so many women, they want already made. That's our problem today. Already made. I'm looking for a woman that has a money. I'm looking for a man that has a billionaire. I want to marry a billionaire. I want to marry a millionaire. See, that's the problem. And you keep there looking for a billionaire that you want to marry. So at the end, you might not get lucky marry a billionaire or a millionaire. So that's the problem that so many people have today. Is in the same thing is in a man and is in a woman. So I will bring them, two of them together, because it's not woman. It's not only woman. Man. It's still there too. Because if we keep saying woman, is the woman that brought us to this world, you know. We can't kill them because we men, we do our own too. Women do their own too. So, but what is the separation today between what is going on in our society today about divorcing issue is because of maybe you have looked, maybe the nagging woman, maybe the nagging type, all this problem comes up, you know, man. So, you know, you see, man, every man wants peace. Me, I want peace. If you don't want to give me peace, I will get hell out of that marriage. Instead of me to die before my time, I say, you know what? It's not working. It's very easy here. It's very, very easy here in America. You will see them, you say, okay, hey, they will even come and tell you, say, hey, we are already separate. Everybody have got each other with happiness, not with the bitterness. But our own people back home, they will do their own with the bitterness. Tomorrow, if you see that stupid woman, that stupid man, why not do it in a peaceful way so that your mind will come down? Even if you can't stay because you already have the children, it's okay. Let us be, managing it. So, like, you see, so many things is involved. So, because of the society we are in today, and another thing, let me say something about them proposal.
2 minutes more.
Okay, now, if you say you go and propose somebody in public, then when you guys are having problem, are you going to go in the same public area and say, oh, people, we are having problem, we want to separate? For me, that proposal issue, go inside, you can, do it in your room or anywhere. And you see all this one that you want to bring out, it's good though for people that will do it though. For me, I didn't do it. So all the same, it is what it is, and we should know how to manage each other. Between both your girlfriend and boyfriend, both marriage and non-marriage, everything. If you're in a relationship, trying to maintain what is right and what is good and what is right and what is bad. So that tomorrow you won't fall out from your relationship or from your marriage. So all I say is because of the way our society is going on today, because people want to belong, people want to get rich, people want to belong, want to get a rich person or rich woman or rich man. So that's the thing that are happening in our society today, that we are having so many problems in our marriage today. So try to get it right. Both me that speaking, we try to get it right. Thank you, Naija Watch.
All right, Ogashimize, thanks for that submission. We're going to be hearing from more people, so we understand from here. Thank you very much, everyone, right there. Help us to press on the like and help us to share. Some of you were calling in while Shimize were giving his submission. Can you just call in now? If not, I'm calling on the next person to speak to us. Okay. The next person is supposed to be Sir Louis, but I want Madarita to speak first. Since one man does speak, most hear from Madarita.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm not ready. Now, good afternoon.
Okay, no problem.
Sir Louis, take it away.
Okay, let Sir Louis speak to us then. Sir Louis, good evening to you, sir. Talk to us.
Hello, good evening. Good evening. I think this discussion for today actually hit me differently. I just saw the video you showed. I think you asked two questions. You said why marriage is not working this era. I think that was the first question, if I'm mistaken.
Yes.
Okay. And the second, you said why. I think the second question, you said why are women these days rejecting men proposal in public? Or you said why are women these days not having the do not want to get married anymore, not trying to be in a serious relationship? I don't think that's the second question.
In Nigeria, yes.
Okay. The first one, when we say why marriage is not working, I think because I just think we kind of give so much attention to breakups. Not because marriage did not break up time of our fathers. They did. But I can say that not as much as we're experiencing today. And I'll tell you something. 1 second. No, sorry, let me just quickly shut the door. The noise coming from the other side. Now, I think the thing is, marriage is a maturity of its own. Marriage is it doesn't really come from just because one is old in age. Marriage, if you are not prepared to go into it, do not. And I see so many people today enter into this marriage they come with a very wrong motive. A young man comes into the marriage with a wrong motive. The woman also comes with a wrong motive. For example, I met a woman years ago in Benin that a young man opened a shop for. The young man did everything for her, but she said something. She said, I'm not going to marry him. He said, that guy cannot be my husband. And my cousin asked, because she was talking to my cousin, I just stood there watching them. He said the Ghana Yahoo boy. He said, I don't know what you do to get money. So I don't marry a man like that too. I know my children go suffer. And I was shocked, like, So you cannot, you already know that guy cannot be your husband, that you're just enjoying the money. Now, this happens a lot. So many of these young women, of course, some of them, they just like the money. They like the vibes that comes, a young man with money to keep them out. But deep within, they know that, is this man the quality of a husband I actually want to get or want to be with? The answer to them is no. I've seen so many of them. So some of those men, because they've not properly sat down to define their relationship, they just feel because the lady drives around with them, enjoy the money with them. One day, without her preparing that she wants to go into something serious, and she has already made up her mind that she doesn't want to be with that man for a very long time. She's just there enjoying, the money that comes right now from him. They pose a very stupid question in the public, going on the stupid news. So don't expect the woman to say yes because she wants to just make him happy. They should say no to him. Because for her, she doesn't want to be with him. This happens a lot. Do you think it's every woman that enjoys a man's money that wants to spend the rest of her life with that man? So before it gets to that point of posing the question, that relationship must have been defined. That woman must have made up her mind that I want to be with this man. She's got the qualities. She's got this. Not just because you met her in the club, she likes the fact that you take her out. Bro, if you just go out, you drink yourself to death and whatever. That's not all it takes to take it to the next level. Now, marriage is not working now. That also is one of it. Wrong motives. Some people, they get married because society actually forced them to. A young lady that just finished her university, the parents are pushing her to get married. A young man that just completed this institution that is working, the family are also expecting to get married. I saw a situation of a young man, because he's the headest of his siblings. The mom said she wanted to have a grandchild because she was getting old. And he was actually forced to marry his girlfriend, although he had another girl somewhere that he actually loved, but because the mom liked the one that was coming to visit him in the house. And when he got married to that woman, they got married, he was still secretly sleeping with the other one. So this happens. You see, there are both sides to it. For me, let me say, when I was in my 20s, I did not get married at all. I did not even take any of my relationships to that level. And that was a problem. Not me, but for most of the friends I had. Because I'm a kind of generous person who always shower my female friends with gifts, because of the love I've seen for my mom and my sisters, I have more female friends than male friends up to this moment. So some of my friends actually thought we were having something serious. And I made them understand I was not prepared for it. And that was also an issue with me, because when I was in my 20s, the truth is I was not mentally prepared to get married. I was not. And I thank God that my parents never forced me to. They never for once came to me to say, you have to. The only set of folks that were actually pushing me to was the churches I was attending in London. My pastor then said, oh, you have to get married, your friends. And I didn't, not because my friends were doing it, but for me, I was not prepared to do it. If I did it then, trust me, Mr. Heavens, I would have faced a divorce, because as at that time, I was not prepared to get married. That was when I was exploring. I wanted to see the world, and thank God I did. I was not ready for any form of commitment then about marriage. That was not on my list. So because I was honest to myself, I did not do it, and because I was not pressurized to do it. On the other hand, there are ladies that also get married to a man because the man is rich. They love the man's money. They also see that they see the financial security that will come from the man in the future, having the kids with that man. They get married to the man. The man may not be good in bed, and I'm being raw now. That lady, she's with that man because the man gives her money. She has another boyfriend that gives it to her well. But she's with this man because the man has money. Now she marries the man, and some of them, they're still secretly sleeping with the other boy. So that happens. That I've not seen, but I've heard a lot of stories. So you see, there are different, because people are not genuine. Many people are not genuine. I'm not going to generalize it, and they go into it with several ulterior motives. Some of them maybe it's just a place of comfort, financial security, survivor, and that then bring make them continue with that charades or that fakeness, and until one day when it becomes all exposed, and then what happens? Divorce. We live in an era now where money things are luxury are so it's become the focus of young people. When I was at the University of East London years ago, I did my first degree on media productions and cultural studies at UEL Dockland campus. My dissertation there was celebrity and its influence in our modern world. I was able to actually draw lines of many young people these days. They live their life on watching one program or another program on different mainstream medias, from the MTV base and all that. And so many young people today are trying to build their life based on what they see on television. Some of those things are not real. They're just fantasy. They're not real. So now you're trying to you build a world in your head, the world that is not real. You're not trying to make that world a reality, but that world is actually in your head. It doesn't exist. So many people live in the world of fantasy, and that is the problem we have today in this world. Like someone asked a question. So what was the young man?
Sir Louis, sorry.
Yes, sir.
When you said some of them, please, it's not even some of them, all of them. Okay. That is the mistake. Even all, I would say even all of them are not real. All.
So you see that someone asked a question and said, "What was the young man that spoke? Why was he tying the scarf?" I said, "That's the thing. Probably some celebrities did it, and so that's that is the problem, because we see this all the time. So young people these days, they all want to do what they see on television. Now you watch the Hollywood movie from Julia Roberts or from Marvin one guy, and then someone just went on his news and posed a question. She said, "Oh yes," and that. Of course, we want to do it. We all want to copy these things. But there's one comparison I'll draw here that I love so much, and I think I've said this before. We have a problem today in Africa. The problem we have in Africa is that the young Gen Zs coming up are completely disconnected from the African culture. And that is going to be a problem, because we've failed. The generation before us and over our generation, we failed actually bringing them up, because they will not be able to marry modernity with our culture. So there's modernity and our culture at loggerheads. We have a culture going this way. We have the advancement of modernity going this way. That's why I love Dubai. I always use Dubai as comparison. As developed as Dubai, as developed as the Emirates, they were able to actually marry modernity and their culture together. So when you are there in Dubai, you see a culture that's so developed, but then they still hold on to their values. They hold on to their values. Saudi Arabia hold on to their values. But we have a culture going this way. We have modernity going this way. And you have the young Gen Zs coming up, don't even know anything at all. All they follow is what they watch on MTV, what they watch on this TikTok. And that is going to be a problem. Because our leader failed us. We have a continent. Let me know who is a country. Continent that is not organized. No, everything is disorganized. And we have young people today just living their life like animals in safari. They don't even know what they are doing. The young ladies are not properly brought up. The young men are not properly brought up. You have young people today, young men believe that they have to steal to make money, Because we now have a young generation of women that believe that you might have to take care of her to that's not definition of love. When we're young, of course, money has always been good, but when we're young, the way we expressed love was different. I remember writing several letters then. I remember going to a girl's house to see the girl. I remember doing all this, but then you will not see a girl come to school when I was in secondary school wearing the latest Brazilian hair, bringing different gadgets that one big man bought for her. Like you see today, you see a young girl of 14 years old dating a man of 27 years old. And no one says anything about it. These are dangers that are actually affecting our society. How did we get here? So now that all these things are part of the things that are affecting marriages today. It's become difficult. No young boy want to get married anymore. They believe that just how baby mamas has become the norm. This is not only in Nigeria. I was watching a documentary years ago in the UK. They said 7 out of every 10 young youth in London don't want to get married. They just want to have children because they're all scared of marriage. Why are young people scared of marriage? Because of what marriage has become. Why are young African youth scared of marriage? Because of what marriage has become. So how do we marry that back? That is the big trouble right now. Let me pause for now. I'll come back again. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Sir Louis. I appreciate you. Your own side of the your own submission is quite diverse, but I'll let others take that. Thank you. Margarita, I guess you're ready now, or should I move on to the next person?
Elvis, I'm ready.
You only look at it there, I'm mad me for telling what you want to talk, madam.
Mr. Elvis.
Good evening to you, Margarita.
Good evening, Mr. Elvis, Mr. Jonathan, Mr. Louis. You know, I was so happy when I heard Mr. Chimeze, but I said, this is the kind of topic Mr. Chimeze is really good at. And Mr. Oduwa. Mr. Oduwa, don't go, sir.
You.
Hey, what did I do, sir? Good evening, everybody, and good afternoon from here. My lovely mommy diaspora. I'm still your baby girl who loves you. And I'm greeting Kisi Ogeriaki, Peggy Modi, Abuazi, at peace. He called me Madam Feminism. Well, I really don't care. Christian CXL, and every other person, I can't mention here. Debsy, I'm sure she's listening very keenly. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. It's Thanksgiving weekend in Canada. Happy Thanksgiving, Mr. Jonathan. At least I know that you live in Canada. And every other Canadian who's listening to me.
Una cook black soup for that side.
Mr. Elvis.
Happy Thanksgiving. I will send your turkey to you, Mr. Elvis.
Correct.
Look, that's so Mr. Jonathan talked last 78 years. You don't say that. Margarita promised, you know, say,
Mr. Elvis, the turkey is already flying the air. We land at your venue by Monday morning.
Becky, Mama, they put me over.
People.
Mr. Elvis, you still don't qualify for the black soup yet, too. Might qualify, but I'm not doing black soup today. I'm doing the native bole yam and sauce. That's it. Nothing like black soup today. This weekend is no black soup. I beg. This Canadian holiday is not Nigerian.
You are lucky you are in Ontario. If you were close, you would have come to your house to see what you just.
Oh, that would be amazing. That would have been amazing. Anyway, back to the topic. Mr. Elvis, your questions were a lot. I just had to grab like maybe 3, but before I start, I want to say something that I heard this Nigerian comedian Ali Baba say many years ago. Well, he didn't really say it. I actually saw it on his then it was Twitter. He put it out there and he said, I know a lot of young, not young, he didn't use age. He said, I know a lot of very, very good women out there. He said, a lot of them. I have them as cousins, friends, even some of his wife's friends. Say, I know a lot of them. They are very good. They are top notch in their profession or their businesses. They are very, very homely. And he said, why are they not getting married? Because it was a major topic at some point in Nigeria. Why we had a lot of single women. And he said something. He said, I've been there, done that. This is Ali Baba saying now. And he said, I've come to discover something. Me as a man, I am saying this now. The reason why The reason why many ladies are single, this is then, is because we don't have men that match the level of where these women are today. And then you also talked about modernity, how a lot of women, are educated now. A lot of women are business owners. A lot of women are CEOs of companies, tech companies, oil companies, engineering companies, just name it, architecture. He said, like, women, this generation, they've really, really gone far. They've really worked hard. A lot of them that he knew personally, not like maybe one's friend's friend. He knew personally. And he said, it really, really hurt. He said, we don't have enough men that are willing to upgrade themselves that way. So he said, I don't expect my sister who has worked so hard. I know my sister. She's a good woman. She will be a good wife and a good mother. But I will not allow one chewing gum guy. Those were his words. Something like that. He's a worry guy. I won't allow one chewing gum guy. He said, me as a guy, to marry my sister when I know the level of where she has been to, how she got there. She didn't use bottom power. I won't allow one chewing, because every guy that is not up to our level, to him, he said to him as a man, he will see that this guy is coming to get food is ready now. And the guy is not matching up. We don't have enough men that matches the kind of women we have today. That was a line. We do not have men that matches the kind of women we have today. I think this was early 2000 or 2007. I don't know. I know it was in the 2000s. That thing never left my mind. It's so profound, and he was so right. However, experienced people like Mr. Jonathan, in fact, I would say Mommy Diaspora would say that you cannot quantify or assess how your marriage would be in totality based on who and what bring it to the table. For example, like what Ali Baba described. This is example of successful woman. She has money, everything. And you have a man that doesn't have as much as that. But in most cases, the marriages, goes very well. In some cases, it doesn't go the way people would expect it to go. But fast forward, your question, why are Nigerian women rejecting men's proposals? Mr. Elvis, the last time we had one kind of discussion, maybe it's 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, in that weekend discussion that my sister was here, Irene Finance, I said something. I said, can men also ask themselves? You did not agree with me. In fact, you were like, I disagree with you, Madam Rita. I said, men should ask themselves, are you somebody that a woman can honor and respect?
Before I disagree, let me say you take put on.
Okay, how did I put it, Mr. Elvis? Maybe you can juggle my memory.
I cannot remember again.
But it was something of that line. You said, I vehemently disagree. No, Miss Madam Rita, I don't agree. I said, listen, it is not just the words I'm saying. It's deeper than that. Ask yourself as a man. Listen, this is not just men, no. Women too. Ask yourself, do you think that you deserve, yes, those are my words, you deserve to be respected and honored? Do you think you deserve it? The same thing I'm asking women too. I'm asking men. Do you think you deserve it? And then another question comes again.
Of course, I deserve them. Now, why not?
Mr. Elvis, you are not okay.
Yes, so I deserve it 100%.
Exactly. Why not?
You guys are so predictable. Of course, Mr. Jonathan, of course, he definitely deserves it.
Lady Rita, for a man that is career obsessed, that has done well for himself, I deserve it.
Of course.
I'm trying to look for the adjective to just describe what you just said, Mr. Lewis, but I'll just leave that hanging. But let me go forward. Another question I love everyone to ask yourselves, and I also heard this from, I think it's an American celebrity or something, and she said, there's one very important thing that we need to ask ourselves when it comes to relationship, whether with a man or a woman. The way you are now, your behavior, your character, how you speak to your partner or your spouse, how you treat them, do you want your child, if you're a man now, do you want your daughter to marry somebody like you? The way you are, do you think it will be good for your princess that you love so much? Do you think that you want that your princess, or you are hoping and praying that your princess, I'm talking to the men now, should marry somebody that has the same characteristics as you, same character, may not look like you in the physical, but the other aspect of you, your character, how you behave, how you treat them? Do you want your daughter to marry somebody like you? The same thing I will ask some women, not some, all women. Do you think that your precious son, your prince, is your prayer that your prince will marry somebody that has your character, the way you treat your husband, the way you treat your children, the way you treat others, the way you treat your house help? Do you wish that kind of woman for your son? And she said, if we ask ourselves this question honestly, because you have to be honest with yourself. If you know that you're a man that talks anyhow, and you want to change, and you say you want your daughter to marry someone like you, and you know you would not tolerate it if a man shouts or disrespects your daughter, starts to change. That's another avenue for you to change who you are.
What about women that doesn't have single respect for their husband?
It's the thing. I just posed that question to the male and the female. I said, listen, your precious son, your prince, because women, they don't joke with that. Your prince now, just look at him and check your character honestly, within the most secret place of your heart. Check your character and say, oh, I wish my son can marry somebody like me. Because if you know that you have a stinking character, you don't understand, you don't know what is called respect, you will not wish that your son will marry someone like you, because you want your son's wife to love and respect and honor your son. So it boils down to us as adults. If women are rejecting men's proposal now in Nigeria, the question is why? If you ask these women now, why are you rejecting men's proposal? I can relate a little bit of some of what Ali Baba was talking about years ago, about not having the same balance of quality men and quality men that would match the women that he was seeing as at that time. Yes, another reason might be like somebody said, Mr. Lewis, this guy is a 419 now. I know if I marry him, he's not someone that I want to present to my family. I'm just going to date the guy, I'll gain whatever I need to get financially from him, but I will not marry him. That's what they're rejecting. 2, women are also rejecting because they have seen how the guy behaves. They have seen that he's with some certain friends or some certain clique, and he knows and sees what they do. So she's saying, if I marry this guy, now every night I go to do all-night prayer for my husband.
Why is she there?
That is, we are coming to that level. We are coming to that level. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I love your submission, and if you don't mind, we can be coming in and out because you're just the 8th minister. I just love it. See, let me quickly say this. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for coming in. You see, if for example, let's say in a well religious society community now, for example, the man and the woman were not dating before. They were just friends in the place, and the man now came to pop the question. She says no. That is understandable that they were not in a relationship. Now you are dating a guy. You are eating the guy's money. Both of you are having whatever. And you just say no to him, like Mr. Eviso said, which is a very good question. Why was she in the relationship in the first place?
We are coming there.
Yeah.
We are coming there. I'm going to be fast. I know other people are waiting. So that's kind of, I just posed that a question. I mean, these are why women are rejecting men's proposal. It's not that the men are bad. They know this man will not be good for them long term. Now, the question of why, that's a different topic. You understand? And, time like today's time, I just think there's some confusion. There's a real confusion when it comes to proposing for somebody. I had to do a research on, while you guys were talking, how this proposal started, what was the purpose? I mean, marriage itself was for business purposes. I think it's some certain century, in the medieval times. That was the main purpose of marriage. So you cannot, that's why it's different when you hear about Joseph and Mary, Jesus Christ, earthly parents. Joseph and how they married was family to family thing. I would say even the Indian people still practice those things. They do matchmaking. They still practice, at least 90% of Indians right now, they still practice that matchmaking. I'm talking about, East Indians, not West Indians now. There's a difference. So they still practice it, and it seemingly is working for them, even if most of them, I'm saying it because of the data I have, real life data. Most of them are not happy, or some of them are being abused, but that is how they marry, and they feel it's working for them. There's no mixture. They don't want to mix with any other race. They're okay. But coming to modern times now, there's some confusion with this proposal thing. And I think, like what Mr. Lewis was saying, when he said some, and thank you, Mr. Jonathan, for correcting that, I think it's all social media, celebrities they look up to, people that they aspire to be like. They see how they got married. So they have this wishful thinking, like, the Brady Bunch movie, or, Kim Kardashian, the Kardashian family. They just wish those things for themselves. And they think it's, because it's so believable, they think it's real. Everything on social media is not real. Let's just say everything you see on social media, people coming with their lifestyle, they're just like the Kardashians, everything is just for TV. It's just for TV. And so that is the kind of confusion when a girl who sees a guy, suddenly you don't know the source of his wealth, you don't know if this guy is an animal, he has money, or he treats me like a princess, and he proposed to you and you say yes. You just say yes. But after even that night of the marriage, you see a different human being, but like, oh my God, what happened? Because somehow people just feel that, oh, that's what the women want. They want money. No, not every woman wants money. Money is good. Yes, it's a means of, it's a legal a means of, exchanging something for something. If it wasn't trade by barter, right now it's money, right? Money is good, but when you allow money to control you, you become a fool. So it's not, and it just varies with different human beings anyway. So so that's one of, like I was saying, well, men should ask themselves those questions. And of course, the women who know that they're not going to marry this guy, but they're still dating him, it's so obvious. It's just like men marry trophy wives. We've seen it in footballers. Many of them, they marry like former beauty queens. It's like as if it's like an addiction, a trend. But at the end of the day, fast forward, we see what happens. Not all of them, but majority of them, not just Nigerians, not just footballers, athletes generally. Athletes, they just want a trophy wife. They want a trophy girlfriend. Do you understand what I'm saying? So there are various reasons why people go into a relationship. Why is that guy still with that girl? You people say the guy love? Listen, this is my own theory. I'm saying it's mine. Oh my God, I have a very short time. I do not believe men marry for love. Right? People start talking about love in Renaissance time, but men do not marry because of love. I believe that men marry for stability, and men marry for what they think the woman would bring to the table for them. Finally, men also marry hoping that even if they have not sold all their oats while they're still married, this woman will be there to take care of me when I'm old. It has nothing to do with love. As a matter of fact, I see it as this. This is my own fact. So when men get to a certain age, 65, 70, I won't even say 60, 65, 70, then they start to talk about how they love their wife. Yes, Mr. Elvis, I'm sorry. I know you rang the bell, but I had so much points, but let me stop for now. But I had so much points that I wanted to just flow. But
we'll continue from that point.
I hope I remember. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Madam Rita. Thank you very much. Let's hear from Mr. Jonathan. Good evening to you, sir. It's good to have you on the show.
Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I greet you. Happy Saturday. Happy weekend to you. I greet my fellow panelists as well. God bless you all greatly. And Mummy Diaspora, once again, you're welcome. I greet you. My God bless you greatly. And my fellow commenters and callers, I greet you all, prospective callers. God bless you all greatly. You're all welcome. You see, for me, there's no way I can talk about this subject. The reason why I decided to join, I wanted to listen, to this broadcast today, as I'm doing my thing. But the focus group, the video, therefore I was listening. When I listened to the first two, it now got me seated. I said, okay, let me hear this focus group out. So that was at the middle of that video, I decided to join the broadcast. You see, and there is no way I can talk about this without, using the word of God. It will not be appropriate. I'll be speaking from two sides of my mouth. We all know that the Bible says, the Bible talked about the greatest gift in that popular verse that we all know, 1 Corinthians 13:13. The greatest gift being love. That is it. Love. It is love. And I'm not going to be hypocritical. I will speak directly from what I have learned from my experience. I tell my daughters, I will say, I pray. It is not that I tell them. I pray it sincerely from the depth of my heart that the man that will love you more than I do is the one that you will marry, that God will make available for you. Can you imagine how you love your daughter? Just we that are men, let's just take a deep breath. Just take a moment. How much you love your daughter. And then you can sit down and pray that God, that man that will love my daughter more than I do, then you can go to sleep. You can just go to sleep. You don't want anything to happen to your daughter. You love your daughter so much. So it is from that angle. And I love what, the speakers that spoke earlier before me, I think they've said it, they hit all the right buttons. Mr. Louis, Madam Rita, when Madam Rita even talked about marriage being a business proposal, she talked about like what I, wrote down that I want to mention so that I will not forget. Marriage is a form of SPV, what we call special purpose vehicle. It is, in reality, if you go to the historical side of it, it is marriage is business. Marriage is a business. And that is what today's generation, that is what they are expecting. They think from their own thinking, they think that they are going into marriage. No, they are not going, they are going into a business. And they expect it to be marriage. Unfortunately, it cannot be so. Because they see marriage, when you talk about marriage now, when you tell people what is marriage, if I put 10 people here now, say what they say, marriage is a partnership. But it is not, it doesn't stop there. Marriage is not a partnership per se. If you stay at partnership, then it's a business. Partnership will have a written contract. There's a written contract. So if you want to go that route, have a prenuptial agreement. In these days, that is not a new thing. People have prenuptial. Everything is stated. Your expectation, my expectation, how we are going to do it, everything is stated. And once it is breached, you have the right to quit. It's a partnership, it's a contract, it's written. But the real marriage that we're talking about is not only a partner, it's a love partnership, unwritten contract. It is not written. Once you go into written, you go take prenuptial agreement, then it's a partnership, full sense of complete partnership. And I believe, I now come to that point, to that question, why are young people or women rejecting men's proposal in Nigeria? It is because of what I've just outlined. Women don't want to go. Pretty much, women want love partnership. That is what they want. They see the partnership there because remember, prior to the time that the man will say, I want to propose, the man in many cases must have been showering the girl or the woman with gifts, left, right, and center. She's showing the woman everything. But the love is not there. The woman is not at that point where she will agree
to say, I will marry you. So it is more of a partnership. The love part of it is not there. That is the reason why women, because when the love is not there, you will miss it all. And in terms of divorce, when people are talking of divorce, why the rate of divorce is, kept on increasing, I will put it on the part of the woman. I will put much of it on the part of the woman. Because before you agree to marry someone, you know what you want from the get-go. You know it. If the man is not for you, don't because of the gifts, don't because of the money, even celebrity, millionaires and billionaires alike, they marry and they divorce. So that tells you that money has no basis to keep marriage.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. Who the richest woman in Nigeria divorced her husband?
If it were to be money that will keep marriage, oh my God, everybody will be going for that before marriage, and marriages will be alive. All the millionaires and billionaires will be happy in their money is complete. In fact, it's the least. In fact, it has no role at all.
Mr. Jonathan, please.
Yes.
Why did when I saw on social media, I think Alaki is her name, the richest woman in Nigeria. She divorced her husband at the age of in her 60s. Oh, I think almost 70. And I was asking myself, they've been together all this way. Why divorce her at that age? I mean,
exactly. Tell me what she dey find for life that time.
Yeah. Money is not it's not what keeps marriage. It is not money. If it were to be money, in fact, everybody would just say, when I get my million, I'll get married, because I know at that point my marriage is secured for life. If you like, get all the hundreds of millions of dollars, you can marry. In fact, it is a fast route to divorce. Very fast. So that brings us to the idea that money is good. You need to have money to enjoy your life, to be able to keep your family going. You need it. But it is not what will keep your marriage.
Mr. Jonathan, sorry for interrupting, but there's something I disagree with you. When you said when it comes to divorce, most of the blame goes to the women.
Yes.
A woman's supposed to know what she wants and everything. Let me tell you, sir, every case is different.
Okay.
Do you know that a woman can pretend in a relationship? You can listen. There's a parable that says, let me finish, sir. There's a parable that says you can never say in totality you know somebody 100%. Right? So it is not in all cases. It is not in all cases that is the woman. That statement was completely wrong, sir, because nobody knows the future. Excuse me, sir.
Until you listen to my breakdown.
Individuals are different. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And he has not to say it is the woman's fault. You are completely wrong there, sir. In everything you said, I disagree with that. Thank you.
I know, from a woman perspective, yes, you will say, and I know most women will take that same position too. But
I'm not saying it from a woman's perspective, sir. Let me just say it in case maybe I also work with family lawyers, yes, as well. On the side, so I see a lot of cases. So it's not really about women. There are issues of life.
I don't know these 2 words now. I've been saying it for the last 2 days on this platform. I'm being pushed and prompted to say it. You are talking about the post-marriage. I'm talking about pre-marriage. You see?
No, sir. You mentioned divorce is post-marriage now. I'm going on that your statement. You said it's solely on the woman. That is a wrong statement, sir.
You are not allowing me to wait now. Let me explain now. You see, when I say post-marriage, it's all inclusive. It is during the marriage and after the marriage. You see, when the marriage takes place, the day you say I do, right, you're already in the marriage. I think you are talking much of that. And after all the events, all the balaboo that takes place from that very second that the man and the woman say I do, I think you focus more on that. In as much as we focus more on that, I am talking about the I do, before that. And that's the basis for me saying that women have much, because at that point in time, you will agree with me, women or a woman has much control. The woman is in control. And
can I tell you something?
Let me finish. See,
Okay.
dating someone you can't marry, but you continue in that relationship anyways. You already know, most women know that this man, I can't marry this man. Because it is at that point, you know, so many things will be clear to you, even though men can hide so much. But women,
Mr. Jonathan, before I forget, sorry.
Yeah.
You said I do. Women are in control. Let me, I would like to edit that in my own way. It seems that women are in control I do. But the real person that is shaking the table that is in control is the man.
Oh.
Yes. Men are street smart. I heard this from a guy, and he's a counselor. He said, men are street smart when it comes to controlling women. Women are not. A guy can be with you for 10 years and to seem like he's a sucker for you, but he's really not. Especially when he wants to get something. So I said, it seems, that's why I said I want to edit it. It seems that the woman has more power, but the man is actually the one in control. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, you see that. You see, if I will take that, I will say it is not all inclusive. It is not the generality. It is not. It is.
I agree.
It's a very tiny percentage.
No,
it's
not a tiny percent. Oh, Mr. Jonathan. No. That one is not a tiny percent.
You know why? When a woman is dating a man, you see, the man is showering the woman with gifts, left, right, and center, doing all sorts, and the woman's brain is blown off. You see, the way women are wired, they believe that is the end of the world. That is where what you are talking about, that men can hide and courtship can go on for even a decade.
The man is in control because he's street smart about emotions. He wants to get something for whatever purpose. He's in control. It's not the woman. That's my point.
In as much as I will talk from experience, I cannot deviate from the word of God. The Bible said that gifts takes away the sense of a man accepting gifts. And then the Bible talks of man, it's talking about man and woman all together. So when a woman who is smart enough, it is not all gifts. It's not everything that you take. I know someone today who, when she was cutting, right, the man that he was to marry, that he really, really, really into, he came with a brand new car. For whatever reason, she rejected it. She rejected the brand new car. And then a few months later, the other person that now came, the guy barely has two pairs of shoes. Fast forward 3 or 4 years after marriage, after she married the guy that I said have barely 2 pairs of shoes, it's a different ballgame. The other guy is in prison today because he was a criminal. So it is not everything that it's not something that I know. It's not. He's in prison today. And that is how the woman will have been living. You know, she will just be so, devastated, a wreck. She will have become a nervous wreck.
Mr. Jonathan.
Yes.
I beg, novice.
Yeah.
Ejo. See, years ago in London, when we were all teenagers, one church in Parking, then there was a girl that was very close to me. So I actually thought we were going to have some. Even though I wasn't serious for a relationship then, or marriage then rather. You might, because I was just in my early 20s. Now, this girl actually just broke up. She started dating one guy that they got married, and I think what happened was we didn't even become friends at all because for her she thought she was on a different level. Now I saw her years after. She broke up with that guy because they said the guy was abusing her, whatever. After 2 children, they divorced. When she later saw me, I thought the way she spoke to me, I know that I could see that she regretted even breaking up with me years ago. You see it? Now she
Louis. Oh, where's Black Panther? There's a name he gave you. Nobody has get to define it. All these stories that you are saying.
So all these things happen. All
See, let me say this. You know, where I was going to, that example that I gave, the last one that I gave, I wanted to shift, you know, finally, so that other panelists can take on. I want to shift to financial side. When that focus group, some of them, one or two of them talked about financial stability. That is another error. And I kept on saying, I've been saying this more than any time I have opportunity like this, in a public setting like this, in a church setting, I have said it. And those one or two, or maybe say three people that care to listen, they are benefiting from me today, even their marriages. And I will say it till my last day, that this area of financial stability, I have come to learn. I'm not talking of even, I'm not using references or applying examples of social media or what I read. I'm talking of both, a combination of all. My own personal life, what I have seen in my youth, at my youthful age, till the time I became an adult. I'm talking, that is why I said, this financial stability thing is an error. Complete error. What you need in a man is a man that a woman. One of the gifts that God gave women is that they have the capacity to see into the future more than men. You can take that to the bank. Women are more, God created them. God gave them that ability to see. One of the things that always blind them is gifts. By the time a man begins to shower a woman with gifts, you see that virtue will be buried. Because a woman can see a man and say, this man that I'm seeing, I'm not looking at him with the eyes of maybe he's wearing one pair of shoes. The man that I say I barely has 2 pairs of shoes a few years ago, where he is today is, another level. So women can see that this man, this is not where he's going to be 5 years from now. This is not where he's going to be. With my support, my love, I talked about love, the greatest gift. This is not where this man will be in 5, 6 years time, 10 years time. So this financial stability thing is a false thing. That is where they derive all this idea of, the man must be rich. I want to marry a rich man. You have missed it. I'm calling on young women, ladies in your early 20s. You want to marry. You've already reached the age of marriage. You are thinking of getting married. Please, uncheck this one. Uncheck it. All you want to see is a man who has set up his future for good. For example, what are those things? Not necessarily so, but I will start from there. A man who has gone to school. A man who has a degree, for example, who has trained himself. A man that you know that is not a criminal. A man that you know that is from a relatively, I use the word, a good family. Those are the things a woman should look for in a man.
In Nigeria.
A man that you know that he has a temperament. These are the things you should look for. Then you know that your future is secure. Not that because the man has 1 million, the man will end up abuse you. He will mistreat you. And there will be nothing like love. And the end result will be divorce. If you have someone, in addition to all of these things, education, good family, good temperament and all the rest, in addition, is also rich, so be it. Good for you. But if money is not there, don't put it only on money. Financial stability, even in this Western world, there was someone, don't say it where I am. Some people even be talking of credit. They will say, because I want to know whether he has debt. Why will a sensible man in the first place before marriage go into debt?
That's the worst of all. It's like,
so don't, all those things some people, he doesn't have debt, he doesn't have anything, but he doesn't have credit yet. He cannot walk to the bank and say he wants $50,000 or he's not worth it. That does not mean that he's not going to be the man for you to in future. All those things are not. He doesn't have, he's only working, his monthly salary is only $2,200. It's only how will he take care of me? and parents who are not helping. How will you take care of my daughter? Those things are not the issue. You are, please. A lot of that is why many of them will say there are no men. I say, what do you mean that there are no men? What are your criteria? When you check it out, it's all this stupid stuff. The man must be earning 10,000. He must be in a particular industry. He must be earning like 150,000 per annum. You have not started though. You will be 50. You will not see man to marry.
Mr. Jonathan.
And those that have cared to listen, they are better off today.
Mr. Jonathan.
Yes.
What you say now is true, but you believe most in this era now, most of these young people, this is exactly how they reason. That's the problem right now. Where the pressure, that's the pressure most young men are going through right now. I mean, I'm talking about the young generations coming up.
Yeah, it's a pressure now. It's a pressure because they want to belong, and it even pushed so many of them into criminality as well. When you
okay, thank you. Thank you.
So that's what I just want to say. So much more, but I just want to advise those that are listening. If you are at the marriageable age, please, I beg you, just focus on a man. Look for a man that you.
All right, let's hear what Mr. Oduwa have to say.
Yeah, as future, that a man that you love and that you can partner with. Thank you.
They're not the love. There's still a love for this part of the world, Nigeria.
Love does not exist anymore, Mr. Jonathan.
Okay, now. Oh, okay.
I think love ended in
It's poverty alleviation scheme right now that's going on, not love.
Exactly. Mr. Oduwa, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Baba Najawo. Thank you, Baba Jonathan, Madam Rita, Baba Louis, and OBC Chimeze Abi. Anyway, good evening, Mommy Diaspora. Thank you, Mama. God bless you. Happy Saturday. Good evening, commenters, listeners, and viewers, the passerby. Where, according to the topic, is what I'm talking on, because we did not add marriage here now, just proposal. The thing is, people need them to propose, and their proposal is rejected, or you did not even need that. Even if the person did not need that, the proposal will still be rejected. The person they want to reject his proposal, they must reject his proposal. One of it is what we call marriage. What we call marriage, that, hey, will you marry me? Will you not marry me? It was not done the way we are doing it now. The more you meet new people, the more you have different characters. So when the white people have come in, it is not because people will say it's the Facebook or no social media. No, the era we are, it is because we have met with people who do different things and we want to emulate them. The only what pays me is that we don't emulate the good things of these people. It is only the one that we all feel pleases us. But we don't see the good thing and say, these things, people do this thing is good. Let us emulate that good one, keep on doing it. Because if we are emulating what is good, I believe today we will have every road in Nigeria will have be good road. We will have light. We will have water. We will have, our state will have not be dirty. So the proposal of a thing is, you cannot be a tiger and you expect to come and marry a goat. It will not possible. So the woman that rejected the man proposal and he was still with the man, know the reason was there that some said I can change the man way of life. No, you cannot change a person that is adult. You cannot change his way of life. The way this man is talking, no, I can change. You cannot. So when the woman see that this kind of character, we cannot work together. But it was sustaining me because when I need money, that is why they say they send them to school. Now you want to marry. No. Because the woman was there because of the money he was using to send her to school. Because he know if she leave that person, it will be difficult for her to go to that, go and learn English language school she's going to. Because if she has a father who can stand to send her to school. Not when a teacher said, their lecturer said, come and buy handout, the father cannot bring. Not just only the father is paying her straight. The father can do everything. She will not be with that man. If you want to be with the man that he can present to the father, just like the way that girl said, she cannot present that person to her father because he know the kind of person the father. So he need quality man. So she must also be a quality woman so that he can present quality man to the father. So the truth is, the father and the mother of this generation doesn't have advice to advise their children. They say, brought up a child the way we go, when he grow, he will not depart from it. So because our time or before us, that is why they tell you stories, histories. They give you histories of life. Then life has value to humans, not this animal life that we are not living. We now have human value life. So when your father talk to you, your mother or when the child is misbehaving, they say the mother, since it's female, they said the mother should go and talk to the child. The mother will call her down and talk something in her brain. That time, teacher flock children in the school and say misbehave. When you do something, your mother or your father will say they will go and tell your teacher. But today, it is your mother who will go and fight the teacher that, why did you touch my child? Who give you the right? So the more you thought you are doing good to the society, the more you are changing things of the society. So the lifestyle we are now living, where your senate go to, who said they want to go and represent you, is stealing from you. Why the society will emulate that your leader and still do the same thing? The same thing we call the women gold digger. Now we have men that is even digging diamond. So it is vice versa. Right from time, marriage were not that peaceful, or marriage has never been the time it completed. That is where there will be that time. What really make people live in marriage, what they call marriage and binding, it was the condition that the all communities or all families were practicing as their way of life, which, like with the Edo, we said Yahweh Emiwa. So he will make the woman, whether she like it or not, as far as you have agreed to come to it, you remain there. So there are men who drove their wife away with their children and don't want to be responsible for that. I know a person in my village who married to 3 women. Those women were training the man children in their father's house. So with person called that one a successful marriage. So life from time, bad character have been on men, bad character has been on women. But conditions that our father were giving, which is not really longer applying to these women of this day, which claim to be Christian, who led the white man way of life, could not put anything good in their children. So what they put in their children is, hey, we are hungry, we could not have a house to live, so my daughter must not go out with a man who cannot afford us a house. Instead of letting your daughter know that if you do this with a man, look for a man that can do this, can do that, so you join that person so that you people can afford the house. You will put that bad orientation on your daughter, that no, if this person cannot buy you Lazarus, enemy, don't follow the man, don't follow the guy. Then when your daughter is dating the guy, you get to the time he want to marry, and the man said, marry me, you know that you cannot afford Lazarus, enemy. If he said, no, I don't need you, because the mother have already told her that follow person that can buy Lazarus, enemy for you, or Venza. So these are the things that today in Nigeria, purpose of a man are rejected, because we have men bitter, women bitter. I will not like that. Most of our men, they are arrogant. They claim over superiority. Then, or some the girl date the man because it was just a ATM machine. Then when you get to that time, we tell you are too old for me. Then some illiteracy that worried the girl who thought she now went and learned English language, she's not better off. When the man come, he said, no, we are not of the same class. These are many things that led to this rejecting of their proposal. We say we are not of the same class. Ask me which school are you that you are in the same class. But when the man was spending money, you were in the same class. So the factors is brought up a child the way he will go. When he grew, he will not depart from it. The society of Nigeria has now brought up waywardness in the life of both boys and girls. So that is what is going on in the society today. We are calling rejecting a proposal or gold digger. Right from time the people dig. Love doesn't really exist. What exists is likeness. Man doesn't really marry you for love. He marry you for stability. He know that when
Thank you very much. Oh, it's coming from Mr. Oduwa. Oh, I just said it. Oh, no, they marry for love. Okay, right on, sir.
He know that when he marry you, you and him can come and put her together and become something. So that is not love, that is stability. Because so that if we have children, they will not be a criminal because you are there when the man is going to look for money. Then you woman will be lecturing the children how life is supposed to become. But because of the society of nowadays, the woman cannot even lecture herself, not to talk of lecturing her children. It is what he now put on the children will grow up with. So love doesn't exist. So let people not deceive themselves that right from time they will love this, that. But the time that we said they will love, that time was time of before Vora myself. That is a time of Eden Ukbuku, not Eden Ukbuku. A woman can satisfy herself. That was time when people have not even come across with whether Arab or whether Portuguese or whether Roma or British people. That was the time that love exists. The moment they start using money, that what they do in another country, go and bring it, they will no longer love anymore. Love died. Because the time of love is straight by barter. You give what you have, I take what you want. When they are not giving you condition to go and without that, you cannot love that. So that is just the real truth. Let us not deceive ourselves that, hey, we love this person, that we marry. No. The reason that you will see man is crying for a woman, it is because what he has spent on that woman that is making him to cry that, this woman want to leave me on what I spent. Not, he did not cry, but you leave me because of love. No, you are, because he know that his life was what he was using to make that thing that woman was enjoying. So now, when that woman is leaving, the man will be crying. And that is why you still see a woman who spent on the man. When the man is saying, no, I don't need, the woman will be crying. The woman is not crying because of that he love. It's crying because upon what I have. That is why you say, what I have done for you, that is why you want to treat me this way. It is no, you're not living, it's not really, it's crying because of that thing he spent on you. That is why we said, we do tell people that when we see a child who is not, we say, or I am a big guy or baka, so that I'm a real devil. So that shows
thank you.
What people are really going through. Thank you, Mr. Jawas.
Thank you very much, Mr. Oduwa, for that your own side of submission. I appreciate every one of you. Everybody don't talk for this matter. We're already 2 hours. Yes, when I know say the topic that we bring here, we are bringing it to help ourselves to learn. Because currently what is happening in Nigeria is scary. That's why you see that I have to differentiate it. I have to be specific by saying that in Nigeria, I didn't say Nigerians all over the world. No, I said in Nigeria. You know, marriages are beginning to be fading away in Nigeria at this particular moment. And the funny part of it is that it's not even the men that is not prioritizing it anymore. It's not the women. Although all the submission you people give today, I still didn't get the answer I was looking for concerning why is it that
Now,
women...
Naija Watch, please, I want to share something with us.
Let me finish what I'm saying. You will share something. Why women are now running away from marriages, I don't know why. They will king and be with a man. The man will be spending heaven and earth, spending everything on them, hoping that, yes, this is the woman. On the day of proposing or deciding to marry her, she will not say no. So it's a different thing. There's another topic that I'm supposed to have attached to this particular one, which means, should men start taking whatever they've spent for women back from them if women reject their proposal? I want us to talk on that as a final submission. If a woman say no, I can't marry you, like the one I put on the screen here, then should men start saying, okay, you can't marry me, the car I buy for you, let me have the key, the house where I buy for you, let me have the key, the iPhone where I buy for you, oh yeah, give me your bow straight or bow wing where you put for your head, oh yeah, you find plier to remove her from her head. Should men start doing that? Is a question. Because you cannot tell me a man that have been spending for you, both of you have been together for a while or whatever, I don't know. Because obviously you must have been together for months or years. That makes the man to decide to propose and make you officially his wife. Then you rejected him. Do you guys think they should start taking back whatever they've spent, that they can get hold and take them all back from them when the rejections happens? Let's take our final submission on that. I'd like to go to Ogashimizi. Ogashimizi, you have 5 minutes.
I made a request.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's okay. Mr. Chimeze, please, I would like to log off now, but if it's okay, if I could just make my submission.
Okay.
No,
Madam
Rita, you see, you go hard on me, say, now this kind talk I dey like. You know, like every time we will be hitting ourselves about politics in the rock. Oh yeah, go on. If you go give me black soup,
Of course, offer Onubu, that's what I will give you as an Igbo man.
Go for Onubu. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yes,
Go ahead. You're the only woman here. Go ahead.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much, everybody. I don't think I will spend much time, more than 5 minutes, but I will just say this with your question, Mr. Elvis. It depends on how the relationship broke off. I think that would determine if the man would say, give it back to me. If in a case where
I propose, you reject.
Oh, you mean propose? Oh, you mean propose? Oh, I thought they were already okay.
It's not about broke up. A man proposed to you, you said no, and I've been spending.
Mr. Elvis, wait, I get you. Listen, it's not a yes or a no answer. If the man proposes and the lady says no, there's also a part where the guy might want to reconcile and understand the reason why she's saying no, because the reason why she might say no at that time, just like what that lady said, a woman has different smooth swing. Perhaps at that time it was wrong, or perhaps she doesn't like surprises, you did it to her, or perhaps there's just something that you guys haven't settled yet. So it's not a question of take it back. At that point, a reasonable guy who really wants the woman, and he knows that this woman is good for me, and the woman knows herself and say, you know what, there's some things we need to clear out before I can even say I do, and the man is also aware. In that case, it's also like return. But in the case you are a Rose girl and the guy, you know that, see, I think guys know when they have a Rose girl with them. Men know well. Men know. if you know that you are dealing with a Rose girl and the girl just say, I don't want to marry you, collect your thing, my brother. Collect it. Collect your thing. Thank you very much.
If it's not a Rose girl,
if it's not a Rose girl, eventually you would see. It's not a yes or a no answer. Eventually, when you now know that this girl doesn't really love you, she has one side guy that she's going to marry, she's just collecting the perks from you. Let her collect your thing. Go and collect it. It's not about being petty. It's like girls should learn, and they should even put it in law. In fact, there's a lot of things they have to put in law. Women that bring wrong children to men deliberately, that's one. Two, women that purposely date a guy just to ruin the guy's emotions and take his money in the name of poverty alleviation. And when they've gotten what they want to leave, they should put a law. Women should go to prison. And also applies to men too. Yes, because some men will deliberately marry a woman for one reason or the other. Maybe you're married the woman because of paper. Married the woman because of maybe her father is down tata. Then you are a thief. Collect everything back. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. Happy Thanksgiving, Mr. Jonathan, and all the Canadians out there. Bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Madam Rita. God bless you.
It's a pity I have to leave because Black Panther is here.
Make I talk. Make you never go. Make you never go. Make I talk.
I have to leave.
Make I never go.
Hold on.
I will listen to it, and maybe tomorrow I will continue with the submission and whatever he said, Mr. Black Panther.
All right, no problem.
Mr. Lewis, thank you very much. Mr. Chimeze, I know you can finish this topic because this is what you like. Good night. Take care. Bye.
Thank you, Madam Rita. Thank you. Abdul, you want to use yeah. Hold on, sir. I have not called you, please. Abdul, your comment is is something else. He said, why will a man buy a car for his girlfriend in the first place if he's not a thief? I can leave clothes, wig, phone, smaller item, but I won't even buy her a car in the first place. So, man will buy a car for girlfriend and thief, Abdul. I want you to expatiate on that. Ogashimize, your 5 minutes starts now. Thank you, sir.
All right, Naija Watch, thank you. But Rita, you don't try today. I greet everyone once again.
Tony Africa, hold on. Tony Africa, if next time you comment this kind of comment, I'm going to block you. Because you are gradually becoming a bully on the comment section. Next time you comment this kind of comment concerning any of my panelists, I will block you. But today, no. And I will block you for a whole 1 year. You can come here and agree or disagree with people. You cannot call somebody a liar. You cannot directly attack my panelists here. Tony Africa, if you do it again next time, directly tackle or with a hate speech or picking on my panelists, I will block you on earth and heaven. I want you to have that in mind. Go ahead, Ogashimizi. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you so much. See, I want to share something with us first. There is something that happened here in my state here in America early this year. So a guy from California, came all the way, Florida, came all the way from Florida to Maryland. You know what this guy did? He buy husband and wife and took off. What happened? The ex-girlfriend, we don't know. I don't know what happened. And this lady already have child with it, married with the other guy, living comfortable with their family. It just early in the morning, he come and buy two of them and drove off. So, you know why I say this thing? Because of things, there's some people that they can bear the loss or bear, what they spend or what the way them and the person, the lady or the woman do in past. So there's some people that cannot bear it. So they will go extra mile. Let me tell you, if Nigerians have gone today, if Nigerians have license to go on today, believe me, South Africa will be a child play. Because when you look at what is going on today in Nigeria or in our society today, everywhere. So for my own take there, I can do something. If I'm giving a woman something now, I can give something that I will bear. Not when the lady left or leave me, I will start, looking for her to kill or to do to buy or to do anything. You see, if you're in a relationship, try to do something that when whether good or bad, when it comes for bad, you take it. When it comes for good, you take it. But the only thing in this life, me as a person, I will never take a life because of anything, because of this lady did to me. Everybody have his own story. If I give you my story here, how I go with the girls, then they will chop you, they will eat you, they will come, like a friendship. They will come to you, play, a mug don't fall, now. So all those things, that's some ladies that, are doing that. Oh, this one is a mugu. Let's eat her, let's eat him and go away. You see, but right now, I'm not sure that such a thing will still happening, and it's still it's still happening, but it's we men need to be correct themselves, need to be conscious of those things. If it's going to happen to me, am I going to bear? If I spend so much money training a lady to school, training a girl to whatever, starting up something, am I going to bear that loss? Am I going to withstand it? It's for you. In other hand, there is a lady that borrowed the boyfriend 100,000 to complete his rent. You know what this guy told this lady? He said it's something that for friendship, this blah blah blah. Is he okay? So I'm seeing a lot. Why would you say you borrowed money from your girlfriend and you know that you won't pay back? And later you now start making some mockery against the lady, against the lady. Is it good? And some people, some lady will say, oh, if you start making trouble with them, he said, how many times? Let me use this word. All the whole knocking, you knock me, how much he be, how much he be. That kind of thing. They use that kind of language on you because of what? Because they don't want you in their life. They just come to eat your money and move away. So if such a lady is coming to you as a man, you have to have your senses. Don't be carried away as love. That is fake love. That is real love. You that having that lady, you have to know the fake love and the real love. Use your brain and use your eyes. Use your inner eyes to see things by yourself. So men have to be wise. So not because there's a lot in our society now. They're trying to ridicule you, trying to, empty your pocket. After they empty your pocket, they left and look for another person. So this is how they go around, doing all of these things. But men, shine your eye. Thank you, Niger Watch.
Okay, Oga Shimizi, thank you very much, sir, for coming in, and thanks for being the first on the panel today. I believe you were the one that paved way for others to come in. Thank you. God bless you. Okay, Sir Luis, your final submission, sir.
Sorry, can Black Panther go in right now? I'm attending with something right here.
Okay, that's fine. He never read Black Panther at all. Thank you. Mr. Jonathan, your final submission, sir. Mr. Jonathan is not available anymore. Mr. Oduwa, your final submission, sir.
Okay. I'm to talk.
Final submission.
Okay, thank you. Well, since we are talking of, we now add taking your property back from them. Yes, I support that you take your property because the day you used to labor that money, it is what you spend on earth. So if it is taken, it can never be reversed back. That is why we said, the sleep that you did not sleep last night, you can never sleep it again. So it's better when they are collecting this thing from these ladies, from all these girls, then they will know, they will sew their clothes according to their size. So because you cannot be eating where you did not sew and where you did not want to sew. You know that this man is not good for you. Just let the man be. Tell the man we are not of the same class as they say, or we are not of the same shoe. Go and find your grade and your standard, just like the way we will say Alibaba or whatever I call the person talk about. So if not, this thing will not end. Although there is a court now, there is a law that when women do you like that, you can take them there, because that is the disappointment of something. But in other hand, let him be an agreement. Ask the woman question first: will you marry me before you start spending all your money? If he said no, then you better look for the one that will marry you on time. So me, I will not advise anybody to go and train another person charge on school, because that is what his father is supposed to do. Or go and buy him a car. When his father did not buy him a car, it is you that just see on the road. You are buying your woman car because he has children for you, so that you are buying that car because of your children. So that is my advice. My hand. No, not come for me. As small, not judge idea of my own. Thank you, Mr. Josh.
Mr. Dua, not go, not run away, not run. What about a woman who deliberately don't want to have a child for you, but accepted your proposal? Like you said, you cannot buy a car for a woman that you have not proposed to. Then accepted your proposal, and you know, say when a woman want get belay for man, and she go get belay. She don't want get belay for you. She know what she needs to do, not to have a child for you. Then during this time, you don't spend even an eight, or hoping that one day God go bless now with baby. You don't reach when. Okay,
sir. Me, I know the hope on God go bless us with baby. If you come into my house 1 year, there is no child. Just know that you are not, our blood is not match. Well, you cannot go and kill all your children in your stomach and come to me and say, God, come and bless you with your baby. No.
Okay.
Because you will not tell me that every month you did not go to the direction that God prepared you so that you can have a baby. So if you could no longer have a baby between that time, I don't pray and fast to look for a baby. No, it will never possible.
Okay.
So
Thank you, Mr. Yeah, because the reason why I said it, so women, listen, especially women now in Nigeria, you know, they can go extra miles to say, okay, this guy, because I be a girlfriend, I cannot do one spend or open up. Like somebody commented on the comment section, if you have not proposed, don't spend. Then she might accept your proposal, you know, give you the picture, the mask that you want to see. Then you start spending, hoping that, yes, you find a life partner. If she don't get what she look for, she'll tell you, say she don't take off. She's going. What will you do? What about even though she might even go extra miles to marry you? She don't go give you baby. She's not your wife. For straight 24 months, 2 years, she's your wife. Then you now buy her the car. According to, I forgot who left that comment. You know, according to your comment, that, you know, if she's not your wife or woman you propose to, she might just be your wife. You buy her a house, you buy her everything. After that 24 months, because she have a mission. Once the mission is accomplished, she will divorce you. So what will you do? This matter, I want to discuss, so it's big, very broad, very, very broad. But let's hear from Black Panther. Good to have you on the show.
Thank you, Naija was my brother. You don't come with another angle, family issue. Wow.
My brother. No, because another angle is supposed to.
Black Panther.
People, look, I am unfiltered. I will say it as it is, and the result where you want, you will get that.
What was his name? Rita said you called me.
Forget that one. There's no name. Now just now, so they talk now, so they yank.
I don't know the name, but I know what you call me.
Don't worry. One day the ancestors will remind me, don't worry. Oh, I want to thank everybody. It's wonderful, and sorry for that noise. I'm outside. I want to thank everyone, and I want to thank especially Naija Wash and Mommy in Diaspora. May God bless you guys. May God bless you, Mommy. We love you plenty to the moon. Thank you, man. I want to say to the audience, God bless you all. You see, this topic is very straight, and it does not require all this Western ideology mixed up with one corny way. No. Why do many men right now having their proposal rejected in Nigeria? The reason is that most women in Nigeria are playing two games. They have 2, 3, 4 boyfriend or girlfriend. That is what they are doing. And the reason is that they want to try everything. They want to catch their phone. They want to prostitute before they get married. And by doing that, sometimes they get their internal organ damaged. And they will tell you that, oh, I'm not going to get married. Get the hell out of my house. Simple. They might not all be like that. Some might be having it from birth. That one is reasonable. That one is something that he got to tell you as a nice girl. She got to tell you that this is what is happening. But anybody that allows you to go inside, and after going inside, you want to damage your mental capacity, you want to damage you, and he now tells you that lady is a fraudster. Because we have to be human here. We have to be plain. If your mom and your parents have taught you on how to speak the truth, no matter what circumstances, it can come after saying it, anger might erupt, but the truth will subdue it as time goes on, because you are standing on the truth. You cannot afford to go in with lie, because at the end of it, it is you, the woman, that will lose. Look, marriage is an institution that was ordained by God. It was not by man. If it's by man, then you can put rules and regulations and start taking people to prison. I don't believe you should take anybody to prison on it. At the beginning, if you are not upright and your lady, you after going out with her, you give her the gift, you give her everything, and you buy a car, then finally she said no. Look, to her internal dress that you bought for her, take everything back, because she's a fraudster. She's a fraudster. If somebody does not want to go out with you, she will tell you straight. I love women like that. Let's be friends, but I can't go out with you because of this, because of that, because of that. Simple. That is an upright woman who was well brought up and who knows his onions. Not all these tricksters you have in Nigeria now. All of them are now 1%. I'll give them like 2%. Let me be fair. Give them 2%, 9 days free. All of them want to prostitute to get money so that they can afford their human hair and all these clothes, because they are lazy. They are lazy. That is why I respect women that labor, that work, that go to work, they are professional, they do their thing, and they equip themselves. Even if they equip themselves and they respect themselves and get into whom they love. Simple. But what do you have now? What kind of girls do you have in Nigeria now? They are totally lazy. They are standing on the premises of an old trade, old business, and that's prostitution. That's it. That is it. Why will a girl accept my gift, my love gift, my loving gift, accept everything that I have, and at the end of it, when I don't even believe in leader anyway. When I propose, then he now said no. What are the reasons? He said, "Oh, I will tell you later." That moment, I will fall carry my ring, put up a pocket well, because it's a diamond ring. I'll keep it in the pocket. Then everything plus the phone, everything, I will lay on her and tell her to give me. By the way, I can't even buy a car for a woman that I have not yet proposed for to marry. I cannot. It's dumb to me. It's dumb. It's dumb. People might say, "Oh, it's love." It's not love. It's dumb. You have your mom to buy car for. You have your sibling to buy cars for. You have your business to run. Why will you go to the extent of buying a car for a woman that you have not yet proposed to get married to, that have not yet set to get married to? Then you now buy a car. You those people that does it in Nigeria, they only thief money. They are thieves. They don't work for their money. They are thieves. There are some ladies you will buy some gift for. She will refuse it. She will refuse it. In those days, she will say no. You buy a car for a woman, she will say no. From a well-cultured home, she will say no. Your mom is there. Your brothers is there.
So Black Panther, what of if the woman succumbed to your demands and end up marrying you, but she deliberately did not give you a child, but pretentiously, acting like she's waiting for God's time. But during this period, she's already your wife officially, and you are spending excessively. You understand? And 24 months or 36 months later, this woman has divorced you after all you have spent. What will you do?
She deliberately not give, or she her womb is dead or what? Just be specific.
No, she
okay.
will tell you that
If she deliberately not give me and she's okay, I am okay.
Yes.
You know what I will do? I will not take any civil proceeding. I will just divorce her. Before I divorce her, I will do one thing first. I will take all the things where I get, where I put her name. I will change them.
Do you know before you will take action like this on a woman, at least you must have exercised some kind of level of patience, which would mean there's no man on earth that will just say after 6 months, my wife never get belay, I divorce her. Happily, you will right? So that time you buy her car, you buy her house, you buy everything, you buy her. That's mission. That's their primary mission. The reason why she's there. Once they accomplish those satanic mission, if you divorce her, she'll be happy. So what will you do with all that you have spent?
Okay, you know what? Everybody has his own how you were brought up and the environment you were brought up. Me, I'm always very observant about everything around me. I'm always very, very observant. I'm very, very, very observant. Now, if we have gone a long way and maybe 1 or 2 years, I notice that she has not doing, we'll go to the doctor. We'll test it. And if we are okay, if she just they do one thing, I won't go. All the things that I have given, I will take it. If not for Africa, she don't lose. But if not for here, anything when name day, I go come out.
So what about the phone where you buy for her, the hair, the everything?
The phone, I take all of them, including her on this. Do you know the pain? Did you know the pain? The psychological pain that we undergo? I want her to feel that pain.
Mr. Black Panther. Hello?
Yes, sir.
According to what Mr. Evie said, just a quick one. Any woman that will live with you and she decides not to have a child for you, she has made it known to you that she doesn't want to live with you forever. She doesn't want to be your wife.
No, any woman that decided not to have a child, she must have told you at the beginning.
No, if she didn't tell you, like,
if she have a mission, why must she tell you?
No, if she has a mission,
they're not the third person. Black Panther, they're not the third person. They're not the third person.
Black Panther, what Mr. Evie said is she did not tell you. Like, Odu actually made justice to that question. Some women will not tell you. What you do with a woman?
Me, I dey divorce her now. I dey collect my property. I know they waste time.
Exactly.
Because it already damaged my mental capacity now.
Can a man take back properties that were given to a woman attached with her own name?
With her own name. That is why I said you must be very smart.
If the house
you can take it when you can take it if you go to court.
with her name, can you take it?
You can take it if you go to court. If you can prove that she scammed you.
Oh, okay.
Because that's a scam. You cannot be in a wedding, in a marriage, and somebody.
In that case, all right.
Which could tell you, forget that thing. I don't see where they forget that way they talk. Now for year, look, now for year, you know, if you win her because they are law, they run around the women. But for there, after you go win her because
so you believe
on the
Nigeria
case,
don't have law?
they don't. You know, if you win her for that side, for they forget that way they talk. No, if you win her, Nigeria don't get any law where they guide women.
Can I quickly say this, please? Talking about this law thing. Let's just focus on jurisdiction in many countries. Even abroad, it's not a one-sided jurisdiction that just only favors women. For example, now you live with a woman, you bought a property. If the case of separation come in many cases, because divorce case is not just a one-side approach to all cases. No, it depends.
If there is an intention, if you prove there was an intention, they can take it from her.
No, see, they can. In some cases, they can also suggest.
You just put there was an intention. What about she opposed your intention? Your statement?
No, not be she. No, you go prove it to the judge. There was an intent. They didn't get immediate intention to do that.
But
you prove it to the law. No, you prove it. That's what lawyers are there for now. Because she did not tell you that. Oh, I won't give birth to baby for you.
No,
she did not tell you the primary.
But she still never mentioned it that she don't want to have a baby for you. She's saying that she's waiting for God's time to have.
And that is where you're gonna prove it through going to the doctor and every other thing to prove that she's not barren.
Black Panther, please. You live in the US. In the US, in every country, there are rules that we apply. If a man wants to file for a divorce, there are rules that will say, okay, these are the reason why. For example, they'll say when a wife who you are married to decide not to consent anymore to having the intercourse with you, that's also a ground for you to, because you are married to a woman who doesn't succumb to you anymore as a man. Every man has the right to file for a divorce on that ground. If you marry to a woman who doesn't want to have a child with you, she's not going to say it. But you see, for all indications that she doesn't.
No. Look at it. And if you're a woman here, you say you know one born, it will be an agreement. There must be an agreement between the two people. If you intentionally go into it, wait, let me explain so that you know the law. If you intentionally go into it, you go lock up your womb without the man not knowing, that's a breach of contract. That is why you go to the courthouse to get married.
What Mr. Evans said now, he did not say an agreement. An agreement is an agreement. An agreement can be made between two persons. And when there's a third party that comes as a witness, that's different. Now, for example, there was not an agreement between both of you. You live with this woman. You now find out that this woman for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, she's not bringing any news of she has taken it or whatever. Then you begin to maybe spy on her. You now see that even though she's not saying it, but based on what you are observing, that she doesn't want to have a child with you. That is also a ground. You are not being speculative now. You're actually being factual based on what you are saying for your partner. So no woman will tell you she doesn't want to have a child with you, but you are suspecting that she doesn't want to. So how do you carry on?
If I have to add to what you are saying to Black Panther, let me add to what Sir Louis just said. You say you will go to the doctor. Are you aware that you can take your woman to the doctor? She will refuse. Hold on now. Doctor will say, oh, you guys are fine, just be patient. And you go to pastor will also say, God revealed to me, you guys are fine, be patient, be prayerful. Then she'll join you be praying now.
If not for year, Abi, for this place you are talking about.
Where?
And that is in the US. You are talking about in the
US. For Nigeria, you never see people when you don't marry now.
Wait now, may I understand that? Wait, may I understand that Nigeria watch?
The woman they no. If they use the man,
Nigeria watch, I beg, bring me in back.
Let me understand it.
My speaker is not good. I'm coming back.
All right. Even though in America, if you go to hospital, they will let you know that she's
okay.
fine.
Okay, let me tell you a way round it. Let me tell you, Nigeria watch. Nigeria, let me tell you a way around it. Let me tell you a way around it. If you as a man, you are intending to have a child, and both of you are okay, and the woman, you say no one give birth to you, is that not what you are saying?
How you can file. You don't want to give birth? Not be me tell you. Now she tell you. Not be me the talk as
well. No, as you don't discover, say she don't want. If she tells her she no want, she tell me I know. That was she has an intention.
Oh God.
She's not going to tell me. She's not going to tell me, but I know.
You are lost. You are lost.
No, if I know.
I want to have a child for you for Christ's sake. What are you talking about?
But I can know now. I can ask you.
You can only know this after 2-3 years of waiting.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm following you now. Then
she has already achieved everything she wants from that marriage.
If she has done it, I can file for divorce. I can even go to the extent of taking my thing down before even fighting for divorce. I'll go the way she did to me. I'll go that same way before I file for divorce.
My brother, do you know that
if it is here or if it is America, you have to be smart.
Yes, America, not to go. You don't have to do anything. You forget. America.
What did they talk, Madam Naija Watch? For years, Google, there are so many cases like that now. What you have said, yes, pretensions going to be married. There are so many Google, you go see and there. It's not a new thing.
What about
it's not a new thing?
That she's begging you that she don't want to lose you forever? So
how can the criminal be begging me?
How will you suspect her? You will know this thing.
No, Naija, see, we don't know. I don't know, as you have said. Now I don't know, and I have to push to know, isn't it?
And if you are pushing, she will be insisting more, giving you options that you guys can go so that she can have a child. She really want to have a child in this marriage, but you will not know that the same person that is showing you direction is the person hindering, herself not to have a child for you. Forget that thing. Now, me tell you,
in court of law, for she might get away, but they're not gonna give them everything. If the intention is created in the court of law, then go give a little percentage and give you enough. Like what happened to Tiger Woods. Then give the late Tiger Woods almost lost everything, but they can't give Tiger Woods, I think about 40 or 45%. His wealth back.
That one, they were married, and I'm talking about a woman that intentionally came into your life to ruin you.
Yes, now there are so many now. They happen like that. Sometimes you lose the case. Sometimes in America you have to divide the wealth, because if she doesn't have a child with you, you can establish an intention there. But if she has a child with you, the law we divide. We say the wealth should be divided because the child.
Anyway, do you know my final conclusion on this topic is that every man should be prayerful not to marry to a devil, a Jezebel.
You must be prayerful and you must be smart.
Let me tell you, this process, before you will get to understand that this woman was just pretentiously in your life, my brother, you don't go to number 6. You are finished on earth and in heaven.
Naija Watch, if you be Naija, let me tell you one thing. If you be person where you dey waka well, it dey rare.
Waka go well. Forget
if you dey waka among. No, I dey tell you the truth now. Not be say forget. Be men now. See, it will be dumb for you not to know the kind of person you want to marry to, no matter in corner or preach.
Be prayerful not to meet someone that will put on a mask to show you what you want to see. She will be the one insisting on everything that is better in that marriage. You will be happy that you find a better wife. I'm telling you. We
got to be smart, and we got to know what we want. The intention, if it's there, if you are smart, you know the intention. Even your friend will tell you the intention. But some men are so gullible that even their friend, they tell them, they go, that guy, that woman, I they feel somehow on her because they live, I love her. Some men, they do that nonsense now.
Black Panther, I want to tell you something. You see, issue of this divorce, you're saying. Let me say something here. Some people don't know this divorce, what is inside there. Until they get inside there, you will know. You will say, "Hi, I will not do this," because things you will be seeing, man. You will say, "Oh," you will say, "Had I know?" My cousin, it happened to him here. There's a lot in the divorce. There's a lot, especially here in America. Because your everything gonna be divided, but when you are moving, you say, "Oh, I will get everything."
That is what I told them. That is what I told them. Now it will be divided now in a percentage. If you have a child, then they give her a bigger percentage. But if you can establish the intention, they will give her less.
Black Panther, my brother, do you know that all this that you are saying, or we all are saying here, you can only be smart and decisive, timely decisive, if you are not deeply in love with this woman. Let's assume you end up falling in love. I mean, deeply in love with the wrong woman. When this woman is manipulating you, this woman is eating you up, before you will discover, you yourself, you are gone on earth and in heaven. I'm telling you. Then, the first fight where you want fair fight is how to fall out of love before you can take decision. Oh God. Listen, if you get better,
Naija Wash. Let me tell you, the gods are wise. You don't fall as a man deeply in love. And this is why I talk so. You don't fall as a man deeply in love.
So there's no man that is deeply in love.
No, not that there's no man. I'm just telling you that as a man, you don't fall deeply. Yes, it's not good. It's not proper.
Can love be controlled?
It can be controlled.
Oh, so there's a switch for love to switch it on and off.
You can have an intimacy. You have not known the person, you fall in love. The process of knowing the person, you are not deeply in love.
But love cannot be controlled, though. Just pray.
Look, don't put the word control. Don't put the word control, because that word is very strong. You can walk.
No, you are saying that a man cannot fall deeply in love. What do you mean?
I'm saying you cannot be deeply. You cannot be deeply. If you are deeply, you will be stupid.
How, Black Panther? Why would you say that?
Exactly.
See, now I'm mama go fit explain this thing I talk for now, men.
Yeah.
See, now woman I tell me this thing. Not be saying I need cover.
As me, Black Panther, as me come deeply in love with my wife now, I'm not stupid, right?
No, you don't marry already. You don't marry already. If you never marry,
not the wife with the talk so.
See, no, you dey talk. Look, what do you mean they talk? I know that one they talk. I believe in that one. But what are they talk? If you are intending, like what you place on the board now, they refuse. If you are intending, some men are deeply, they've not gotten it, but they are deeply. Have you not seen that? It's happening all over the place.
Sam, forget to, if you go Nigeria, you go married there, you are finished on earth and heaven.
That is it now. You cannot be stupidly in it now when you need to investigate.
Yeah,
You need to investigate.
Is anybody watching me? If anybody is watching me from Nigeria, don't allow that. So, obviously, you want to talk about.
No, now that one is a good advice you give. Now, good advice you give now. It's not a bad advice, because of the percentage of the ladies now committing adultery and fornication is extreme. It's extreme. So that always altering the societal behavior of ladies. Altering it has already altered it.
Black Panther, please, I want to ask you a question.
Let me take this call. Hold on. All right, Tony Africa, thanks for calling in. Good evening to you, sir. Talk to us.
Sorry. As I don't know she did it today, that she will try herself, because it would be better if we have more women in the house so we can debate this issue, you know. But thank you. I'm sorry, okay, for that comment I made.
It's okay.
Because
go ahead.
I would rather give kudos to her for even be the only woman present tonight. Yeah, at least she got the man to come. So. Black Panther, if you say you never meet a beautiful girl before, you never lost before, you don't see her for secondary school or those days, how you say, even for America there or for Germany here, you fall in love. So Ghana Watch was right. You will get lost. I mean, you can't just be saying that. Meanwhile, but I would like you to repeat this program the next time so that we can have more women in the house, because it doesn't make sense that nobody to be challenging all these men. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But they are listening. They don't want, so I can't force anybody to come in.
Let them come. Yeah, let's make it not go turn into like politics. When we dance with Bichichirichi, we have more people. And then now when we're not dancing with Bichichirichi.
No, every weekend we are going to be having similar things like this now. So let's leave politics out of weekend for now.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Naija Watch. Yes. You can. Sorry, my brother. Naija Watch. If you are married, you are certified. If you are yet to be married, you cannot be deeply in love because you are trying to know your partner.
Me, I'm deeply in love.
No. If you are married, you can be deeply in love. You are certified already.
No race, you see the talk. So say your wife.
No, your topic. We should not deviate from your topic. Your topic that they follow.
I think mention the friends. It's not be the same wife you see the talks. I mean, they get different categories of wife.
I can be, if I'm certified, I'm deeply in love with my wife. Simple, I can. I know. I think that there's no risk there.
I lie. Madam, he's not deeply in love. He's half in love. You get it more in love.
No. Look, you need to be unfiltered when you are speaking some things. But when you are in already, they know the love that you have for them, so it cannot be altered. But when you are a spinster, you are still going on. Don't stupidly fall deeply in love.
Black Panther, you're telling people they should know love. People in courtship, people in relationship, they should know deeply in love.
Don't overlove. You cannot overlove when you have not known your partner. You don't know. They don't teach you for school.
No, Black Panther is right. What he's saying is that you have to don't take your heart above your sins.
Let me tell you something. Do you know love?
What about Saluis? What about if you get lost with a body? Do you know some women are so extremely beautiful and presentable, and then this whole thing get to your head? Then you marry her.
Let me answer that. Like you said, you see.
Hold on, Mogashimi. Somebody is talking.
Let me say this. What you said, you use a word underline. You said lost. Now, lost is it. You are lost over our beauty. Now, because you are lost over our beauty, you are declared by our looks, and that overshadows your common sense. That you no longer apply common sense anymore to your decision making. Everything is not decided by your own by your lust, and that now influences your heart. Now, if you are in that position, then you are playing a dangerous game.
Hey, but he's in love, so he's embracing the dangerous game already.
You know what? See, love is better when it comes from understanding of who you are with. You know the value and the worth of the person you are with. When you love the person based on the worth of that value, that love is, well, I can use the word organic love. But when your lust is built on lust, then there's a trouble, because it's built on lust. You don't know who you are with. You are lost over our body, over our beauty, over our looks, over the way she dances or whatever. You don't really know her beyond those outward appearances. Then
so thank you, my brother.
You're not telling me, you are not, Sir Louis. What you are saying now is that a man that is in lust with blow, you're not saying the man not get sense, right?
You don't get sense at all. You don't get sense at all.
Many men lose their senses.
Why are we?
Sorry, let me say this. Sorry. Sorry, please, sir. There's a comedian on social media called Mr. Macaroni. That's part of the things he plays. He sees a girl's beauty, say, "Ooh, give me your account number. Give me your account number." He puts his money at see when you are lost by when your focus is on our looks, on our backside, on our front side. That is everything. But if you also only want to have fun with her based on those things, that's where you can. Men who do that can do that. But that is the only reason why you are with her, because of those things. And you don't want to see beyond that to say.
And you have already married her. Now, wife would they talk to wife?
Then if you marry her because of those things, you are playing a dangerous game. But if she now becomes a dangerous person, you are finished.
My God.
See, Naija Watch, the thing a gradual process. You are jumping the gun because you cannot love somebody you don't know very well. You cannot be lost in something you don't know. But there's what we call infatuation.
Somebody who don't make your wife, you don't know her now.
No, there's what we call when you are going into marriage, like what you just said now. There's what we call pretentious love. The women will create that atmosphere. But if you are somebody that are into a lot of moving with the girls, you will know when a lady is being pretentious. Even your friends will tell you, guy, that woman they play some campy game. No, not go too far. We men are smart now.
Okay, hold on. God bless Mother Iris Finance for coming in on the comment section. Thank you very much, my good evening to you. This is what I was advocating just now. I was talking about. See a question there. Do you think love is something you can control, except you are not in love? You see a black pattern. Are you hearing now?
Thank you.
Let me answer. Let me answer. See, Madam Irene, it is two ways. You cannot stupidly fall in love while you are undergoing courtship.
How do we differentiate stupidly in love and
wait, see. Okay, let me differentiate it. Okay, you are going out with somebody. The girl now said you are with the girl, your girlfriend, you are with her. Then your friend, your best friend, your friend now called you, say there's an important message. Then she heard, she now said, no, why are you going there? I'm more important. Let's go for this. That's being stupid now. If the girl tell you, that's not a woman. That's a wrong woman. When there's an important information, you tell and say there's an important, you say, no, we are together, you are not going nowhere. That's not love. That's a stupid woman. That's a red signal for it. That's a red signal. But some men will just fall, say, okay, let me follow my wife, my girl.
Okay,
that's stupidity. That's stupidity.
Ladies and gentlemen, Black Panther have a special remote control to control love.
Yes, if you want to have it, come and sign in. I'll give it to you. You study it. I will teach you how to do it.
I love me. I like the way I love my wife. I don't want control.
Yes, so.
See, we not they put me for that category, Niger Watch. I not say you not feel overlove your wife. I say you're in courtship. You cannot overlove in courtship.
I can love. It's not true. When I was doing courtship, I duly love because
you were lucky. You were lucky now.
Okay. All right. Let's see. You don't tell what the try to say something. You say they don't break your heart with hammer. Be waiting.
What do you mean?
They don't use hammer to break your heart.
No, he's saying take the risk. He overlove when he do for courtship. Now tell us you are lucky.
You know how to handle. So I handle stuff. So we are go and check people that are born in go and check about Sagittarian people. They are good people. So
to be honest, my people, more than not first, not all, but those of them where they come off for abroad, come they marry for Nigeria, they won't. Most Nigerians
have a put red flag there.
Yes, it's the truth. I know they will not like this. They are listening to me. Most Nigerian women are not marrying you anymore because of love. They have a mission, a very satanic mission. You understand? And a destination. Once they achieve that satanic mission, they will quit their destination right there. Now you go suffer. So for me, I saw somebody commented just now say for abroad, you said for abroad there's no love anymore, or like I believe that's what you put there in Europe. Okay, yes, that's your comment. You said there's no love here in Europe or America. A woman you love will wake up one day and send you packing. Also, a woman you love will take your kids away. Where is the love there? So people where they are abroad still they complain, but above all, the women where they are abroad, they're still far, far better than Nigeria. Because you know why? Women in abroad, many of them are independent women. Women in Nigeria, just for a meal, they will go extra miles. You know what that means? So for me, the love they are proclaiming in Nigeria are so fake. Why the one in abroad, if she love you, she love you. Now maybe one or two things, you yourself, you're not still good. If they come from work, if from there, enter one bag, go to drink or go. If they say your wife, he pursue you, come on for us. Before woman will say one pursue you, come on for us. You also check yourself. We men still get issue now. We cannot just put everything on women's head. For me, anyhow we look at it, if you want come out, story day for now one they bring all of them come here. Men that have traveled all the way from abroad go marry for Nigeria. Wait till they see after 5-10 years of that marriage, My people, be wise. Oh, what about the one where they carry come abroad after she does stabilize? You know, she will say she don't need you anymore. It happened to my own friend. We carry a woman come and study for UK. You know, the woman don't finish and she got a permanent residence through her nursing career and everything, blah, 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 from NHS and all that. Now, you don't leave the man. You say, you know what again? You're not living alone. This one only just happened this year, not be say last year, this year. You understand? Now the man carry her come, but now this year, now she come leave her husband. So you know what that means? So for me, many of them just looking for a pathway, especially the economic hardship right now, to just look for one mumu man where they want to use and everything, you know, to achieve their satanic goals. So for me, I'm a strong advocate for men to marry where you dey. Marry where you dey. Not they jump from one place to another. If
And
not,
I support you, Naija, on that. I support you on that.
You're right.
Anyway,
It's not mandatory. You must get out of your environment immediately and go and marry from Nigeria. That is just being. You see what you just said there. Some men,
my brother, now they are doing it. They'll
some men, you know why? You know why? You know why? You know why? Some men, when they stay here, they believe say they go impose their own culture on the woman here. They don't want balance the thing. They don't want come home early. They don't carry their food. They chop, they don't carry their food. If they want drink water, they'll say, give me water there. You know, like the way they do for Nigeria sometimes. That is the reason they always give.
Although
they go hide under that one.
There are good women in Nigeria, but they are very difficult to find.
Yes, there are many. They are good ones here, but you got to learn their culture too.
Do you know one of our town man here? We know what he said. He said, I'm a title chief. I don't go to work. He don't go to work. He said, I'm a chief. Don't go to work. I said, the reality haven't faced you. When the reality comes to you, you know whether this is your chief. You sit down on your comfort zone, telling people you're chief. Don't go to work because your wife is working. You say you're a chief. Chief under my foot.
Anyway, I want us to continue with this particular topic. Somebody just asked a question: how do you fall out of love? That one should be next week. And that one a good question that we need to ask. We need to iron. Somebody that is already in love, and you now know that yes, at least you get eye to see, and you know that this love where you love this girl so is not good for you, but you cannot still leave her. Then the advice is, how do you fall out of love? You understand? You know, that's another thing that we need to address. You know, maybe I will bring another topic to attach to that one. But if I remember, because next week's still far. Or, you know, I don't want to, you know, I don't want us to discuss the same thing again tomorrow. Tomorrow might be a day that I might not come out, or I might come out, but let's see how it goes. But let's expect, because Ogashim is acknowledged it just now, that we should just leave politics out of weekend at all. You know, so I'm happy that even my warriors, you know, my analysts, all of them are here today. That means they also like this. You know, I have Ogashim, Mr. Jonathan, Madarita came in, Mr. Oduwa came in, Blapata came in. That means, yes, Sir Louis is here. That means this topic is already attractive, you know, for weekend. Let's do politics just Monday to Friday. Because this area now, some people have what they are facing that they just want to learn as well. You know, it's something that sometimes we should just put it out there. You know, so yeah, we've come to the end of this broadcast right now. Our 1 minute round. Anybody that want to talk, I'm not going to call name. If you know you want to say something, quickly say it. Just if you want to say something, only for 1 minute, please. Anybody want to say anything?
Yeah.
Okay,
for me,
yes.
For me, the advice I'm giving, this issue today, both male and female, is both sides. So we have to do things right, and you know, not only when we are talking politics. I think giving ourselves advice is more important in this society, for you to learn to understand what is right and what is good in your relationship, in your marriage, So I will leave it there. Thank you, Niger Watch, and please let us keep these 2 days for discussing what is, in our society, what is going on in our society, our girls, our mothers, our fathers, all of us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well, I would like to say this to the men. We should try as much as possible to possess good character. Let us not throw aside because of our tradition away. That our tradition help us a lot to stand upright and try to impact our spouse with our tradition. Irrespective of that, we shouldn't expect our spouse that we married here to just go into know our tradition. We have to try as much as to balance issue and not expect them to serve you as if you're a king. So that is my little advice, and men should not stupidly fall in love while they are courting. Thank you.
Okay, anybody else? 1 minute if you are there. Okay, let us know nobody's there. So let me have the remaining minutes to respond to Madam Iris Finance reply to Osesmo. Where's the comment now? Don't tell me say I just still lose. Nah, be serious now. Someone comment that you responded. Okay, yes, there you go. You said Osesmo, I respect your opinion. However, I disagree. A woman can love you in abroad without wealth. Exactly. I said it before. Women in abroad, many of them are independent women, so you can find genuine love in abroad. But in Nigeria, it go hard you, Oga. It go hard you to find genuine love for Nigeria because almost all of them they suffer. Because almost all of them they suffer. Even the one where you even think say no they suffer. The one where you see so say they drive G-Wagon, she still they suffer inside the G-Wagon. So now that one will shock you more. You saw those girls who say they drive nice car. She still they suffer. She have this poverty mentality of take. So she will continue to take from you. So you are in trouble. So it's a very, very big risk. Oh, very big risk. Say, I'm talking to especially the single ones who never marry. You want your come off for that side, come back to come marry for Nigeria. Oh God, you are intolerable. Don't say will not tell you. Because what they are doing now, or everything they are doing in Nigeria now is monetized. It's for monetary purposes. All is monetized. If money not there, you are what are you saying? If they find say, oh, the kind of woman I'm looking for, I need that responsible woman, not women that always ask money left and right, then they'll give you the character that you demand. They will not become that responsible woman. They'll not be doing everything that you want. Hey God, you don't get it. You won't understand. Am I preaching somebody? I don't want to start a different topic again. Make a rest. I don't tire. I'm not saying I'm not quick come out today. Traffic tied everywhere. I don't know. I just say that they do party everywhere. The same country where they say money not there, money not there. Get one of my guy that is selling cars. He lives in Dubai, so he's selling cars, online and all that, and ship it to Nigeria. Then I was talking to him yesterday. I was like, me I don't understand though. The rate people are buying cars from you for this Nigeria. I mean money because somebody bought Helios and GLE from him just day for yesterday. Spent over 300 million naira for just 2 cars. I was like, that is what did they happen? They don't say this country, say people they suffer for this country.
Naija wash, yeah. Drug money they flow for Nigeria where now.
Except that.
Where. Even one of the drug laws was released this week by the president.
Naija watch. If say he don't close, I will tell you one story. What happened in a Panda trade fair last year? They dupe all people that are selling money. They brought the change. They took one person 1.5 1.5 billion. They do the other one 2 point something billion. This money collected from all importers. My brother was telling me this because it was so crazy. So if this kind of people, you take this matter to anywhere, they will use the money and fight you back because the money is too much. This is billions they collected from people in Aspanda. My brother is in the British change. So all these things is also, it can be so many things people are doing. People are robbing people. People are stealing from people, scamming people. So many things. There's genuine money, but the evil one are too much.
To be honest, I was talking. To be honest, even my own friend Seth, he was telling me, his name is called Summer Best. In case you don't know, he's a very genuine and straightforward guy. Any car you want, he will get time for you for Dubai and all that. But in 1 month, people spend over 1 billion naira to buy cars. Now I say, this is Nigeria where people they suffer now. Where did they get the money from? This one,
I they tell you now. Don't be normal business. Don't be fraud. The drug money is coming in.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
Fraud.
It's really crazy. It's something else that is the government. It will be difficult for the government to take us serious. Let's be honest. It will be very, very difficult for the government to take us serious. Because the way we take is spend money, just forget.
They are involved now, Nigeria. They are involved now. What are you saying? They are involved.
Tell me, what of Hush Puppy then? Do you know what Hush Puppy was doing before they caught him? We were celebrating him. Oh, Hush Puppy, until the thing just come out. So sometimes it won't happen out like this. You never know. You will say, oh, he has a genuine money. Yes, but you never know what is going on behind the scene. We all know these things. So it is what it is. But
somebody they buy 600 million naira car. You think say he get any factory somewhere? Now people think now, Abba, that's drug money.
You think drug money? You think drugs see they pay like that?
I say just today, my friend messaged me. Say somebody spent 190 million naira to buy just one car from his hand today. Wait, let me bring this video here. Let me quickly download it from his page. Okay.
You see that?
Now the question is, when they talk, say so far really this country, Nigeria, or now people when they all say you go suffer till you die, like go they suffer, they go like that.
They don't categorize suffer now. They don't categorize them. Anywhere you want day, you day. If you want join. Why did they tell you so?
Okay, listen to what you have to say here. Listen to this.
My people, this is Summer Best International Limited, the youngest car dealer worldwide. Small boy with a bigger God. How on a day? Wherever you're watching me.
Yeah, Mother Ari, you are right. If you don't know, you don't know.
Good night. This is a 2019/2020 Mercedes G63 with 2 keys. Don't play. Don't play with a full carbon fiber.
We advertised this morning, and somebody don't pay 190 million.
This one no be your regular
this afternoon.
Senior man.
190 million.
This is a GCC spec #1 in G-Wagon. There's no other option than this one. This one is the papa of them all. It got a 360 camera, which is it. It got a radar. This light they rotate, not your regular light, but this one no, they rotate like your eyes. Same way your eyes they do. That's what this one they do. Look at the trafficator, LED. Look at your wheel, caliper, AMG. I say, my brother, I got your back. This guy is going for 190 million naira to your doorstep with original custom duty. Don't play.
You see, this car was advertised this morning. Then he messaged me this afternoon before I enter. Said somebody don't pay already, and this car will be on his way by Tuesday all the way to Nigeria.
and this car is limited though. Now limited edition.
So see, this Nigeria, forget the suffer where they say that they suffer. Oh, you not go touch, you not go touch. You forget that. Anyway, guys, I go bless you now. Let's round up here. Okay, Mr. Elvis, be very careful with those kind of people. No, I'm not the one doing the business now. He's my friend. No, he's a very genuine guy. Very, very genuine guy. He's been doing this business now for the past 8 years. Nobody have ever called him out that I buy car, the car not reach Nigeria. He will come deliver for you for your house.
Mr. Najawash.
Yes, sir.
That man that want to buy that car, for me, what he has is shit. That man could not have a company that people are working, but he want to spend such money. Those are not genuine money.
No, I disagree with you, sir. I disagree. Now what you like? Now, how can you say that? Now what you like? Is what you like. How do you know it doesn't have
Najawash, you cannot Najawash, you cannot disagree. You cannot disagree.
For Italy. You say what thing? What you talk about that?
Yeah. If you measure it, if you measure the scale itself, that person bringing out that such amount of money should be able to commensurate it with the kind of business he's doing, because money is very difficult to earn.
Let me tell you,
all over the world.
Tell you, Black Panther, let me tell you and Mr. Oduwa something that you don't get. You know, for those of us that live abroad, we always find it difficult to understand that people that live in Nigeria live better than us in tomorrow. You don't understand that. If you want to know, not by only visiting. You know, when I started visiting Nigeria in 2005, I normally come in, sometimes I do only 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I don't take off. 2 weeks, 1 week, I don't take off. You know, maximum 3 weeks or 4 weeks I don't take off. And I may be the person where they argue for public, they say, Nigerian people, I know them, I lie, you don't know anything. For you to understand any system, you have to be part of the system. Not by visiting. Till I started staying in Nigeria, and I get to understand that many people in Nigeria are far better than people that live abroad. So because of that mentality that we already have, that Nigeria, then whatever they do, we are quick to quickly tag them as fraud. I'm telling you, just common restaurants food where you not twitch. Now roadside you put them. Do you know you can make at least 500,000 naira daily? Are you aware of that?
Without tax. Without tax.
I don't know. I don't know what
you don't know. You see. You don't know.
How the environment looks like.
Hold on. Do you know that I have a friend that have bole, where they do roasted fish and plantain and potato. He make over 1.5, 1.6 million naira daily here in Lagos. And I just small space.
Next year we'll go see how the thing will be. Next year we'll see how it will be.
Hold on. Forget any IB. There's nothing on earth where they don't announce where people not they go through them. Waiting. Because they want to start paying tax next year, so people can't die.
No, Nigeria Watch.
Nigeria
Watch. Thank you for that, this thing when you talk. But if I tell you the secret tax that person is paying, he will not come and tell you.
Secret tax as how?
Oh no go. No, now those markets.
Secret tax as how now? I don't know what you talk.
Now that is where we who understand the way those business, especially those small business, the way it moves, we call it who not go, you don't know.
Okay, that means what you are trying to say is that the money is making is I don't get it. The secret tax is paying, you not go believe. And if he's paying tax, it's not a good thing to pay tax.
Money will be paid, the person will pay his Agbero. Or all this
listen, like one thing you don't get. Let me get this straight. Any business you are doing today, let's assume you don't pay tax, and government want to start taking tax from you from next year. Remember the tax you want to start paying will be on top of the people that is patronizing you. Are you aware of that? For example, somebody told some of us that are landlord here in Lagos because they want to start taking tax on top of our head as well. So do you know the people that will suffer it more? Not landlord, not the tenants. My tenant, if they pay like 3 million before, for flats, and they don't introduce tax. Landlords have already started anyway. They have started increasing rent. So if you start 3 million they pay before, then your rent automatically go to 6 million. Now you want suffer. If you no can pay, do protest over this thing. It isn't a landlord they go affect. So you wait the same.
Naija Wash. See, yes. The whole system of Nigeria, we don't run any system there. The amount of people paying tax, even in Lagos, is very, very low.
That's what I'm saying.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Not enough for you to accept that the people in Nigeria are far better than many people in abroad. Abroad lifestyle is just one-way traffic. You from your living room enter your kitchen to your bedroom.
Naija Wash.
So then you go
lifestyle.
To work, you come back, you go to shopping. It's a boring and repetitive lifestyle.
Naija Wash lifestyle not they produce money. Lifestyle depend on the culture and the people. Even they know they produce money.
You enjoy what you are suffering for. You work daily, work morning to night. You are not actually. I don't know how to say it. Everybody can agree
if you have money abroad, you can still enjoy your life depending on what you know and where to go.
Tell me
maybe because England too small. Now England are local government. That's why it is too small.
What do you mean too small?
When you are living in an environment, you got to find out what you want in that environment. Even your enjoyment, you got to make it happen. You got to make it happen now.
Okay, but one thing I'm trying to say, we should remove that mindset of people in Nigeria, anybody that is doing well, because all of you just said, oh, now fraud money. So nobody can make genuine money and buy that kind of car anymore. How must be 190 million anyway? That you think that will be fraud.
Naija, let me tell you now, if I lie talk, I'll give you more. Go under your guy. Genuine business for Nigeria is not up to 20%. Genuine business for Nigeria, it's not up to 20%. So when you see that 20% flaunting money, that does not show that the people are enjoying or are having good lifestyle. It doesn't measure up to that.
Anyway, although I believe that I disagree with the 20%, but you can say it's not to 40%, not 20%. There are a lot of genuine business. It's just that all of them still have one way or the other. They will engage in satanism to earn more money. So I understand that.
Where they avoid tax, they go one play politics in order to avoid tax. Pastors are not paying tax. Imam are not paying tax. People who have company are dodging tax. What will they talk?
Anyway, to be honest, in Nigeria, it's just when it comes to people engaging in cut short to success, many of the failure, your full year is difficult to grow business here. Both your workers and even you that own the business and everything, it's not easy. But still, many people are doing well in Nigeria without not engaging in fraudulent activities. I'm telling you, many. What about abroad? How many people doing 3 jobs in abroad? It's not easy like that now.
You are right. Understand that you are right. Not that the lifestyle is not sweet. Nigeria is sweet. But let's start doing the right thing. It will get sweeter. That's all.
Anyway, let's round up, my people. I appreciate every one of you. Yes. Okay, somebody mentioned my name there. They are Mr. Elvis. Okay, I don't understand that. They are. What is they are, Mr. Elvis? What did I say? I don't forget what I talk when you respond to Divine Cross. Did anybody responded to me there quickly? Let me see. Let me see here. You know, okay. Yes, of course. There are so many people doing genuine business in Nigeria. You know how many Igbo people that is doing genuine business in this Lagos? They are always in their shop every day and all that, making lots of money. If you buy a car for your wife tomorrow for 100 million naira, and I will say a fraud. No, a lot of them are doing fraud. We have those satanic set of people, Yahoo, criminal, whatever. Yes, they are there, but we still have genuine people. That's what I was trying to say. We have genuine people that make money, you know, in Nigeria. Even you yourself that's listening to me right now, if you come and invest in Nigeria and you are there with your business, you will do well. I'm telling you, you don't need billions of naira to come and invest in Nigeria. Just like I mentioned, Bole just now, just come and open just small thing, but let your eyes be there. You'll be surprised how much you'll be remitting every blessed day. Your eye, you will be shocked. I have a friend that also have a Barbie salon, just Barbie salon. Although he twitched his own. You know how much they make for the daily? They know it's a parking space for them. So you just have to. They still do fraud for inside Barbie salon. They still do fraud for them. Not be as people come, you cut hair and everything, but he's making lots of money there. You know, so it just depends on what you want to do. The only thing that I cannot support Nigeria with is that the insecurity. There's no security for Nigeria, and for you to cross your mind, you want to move to Nigeria to come and do business and all that, you have to think about that area. That's the only bad area. If government can give us security in Nigeria, my people, I will advise you that it's the best country in the whole wide world. You know, Nigeria is the best country in the whole wide world. Normally, abroad, when you day to day, they listen to me from now. You suppose they visit that place now. Not be say they stay there. Not because our country not good and it's not favorable to all of us. Not be make all of us there abroad. Not because they are abroad now. You don't know. If you ask me now, say make I carry my children, call my wife, because they live for Nigeria. Fear not, let me do it because there's no security. When they go come, say fear not, they let me announce anything. If they don't go, they are not say they don't reach destination before I talk. Now lie with that. No security. You know, so that's the thing. But apart from that, if God bless us, they allow Peter Obi to rule, and everything Peter Obi promised, he do for us. You see a lot of people who start moving back home. I'm telling you, a lot of people. If you go reach Mr. Oduwa, go come to Nigeria. Mr. Oduwa, you got to live. You go carry a job way for one area for Bini. No, so you don't be okay already. Not be the thing now. Abroad is just something else. So everybody will lock himself inside one room there, you know, and all that. It's not easy. It's so boring. Every more of you they pretend say everything is fine. It's fine. Within you, it's fine. You know how many of you they listen to me so that have the money, but you are still living a very boring lifestyle in abroad. The money they pray for, you don't already get it, but you're still living a boring lifestyle. It's like that now. It's just something else. There's nothing like home. It's just like you telling your children that they should move to come and live in Nigeria. They'll tell you no, because they prefer to be where you born and so. At that place, they know. They born you for Nigeria, and Nigeria your body used to. In case you don't know. All those pretense, all of us by the pretense say, abroad. Now, in all day, that may cause by they say abroad. If you get the better options in Nigeria is better, you will be in your country. You know, Black Panther never eat bole for the past 78 years. He never eat them.
Naija watch. Let me tell you one thing. See, Nigeria, I dey inside ground for Nigeria where. The day I go storm Nigeria, call your place. You go shock.
I mean, they talk so fair. Agree. As me, they eat bole.
Boli where they eat. Boli where they. You don't eat boli with red oil with groundnut. Where they eat for Nigeria like tomorrow the day. Okay, go University of Suya for Harlem. Okay. Naija watch. I tell you one place. Go University of Suya for Harlem Avenue for Ikeja. Go taste the Suya.
University of Suya for the past 78 years. You don't.
Now we open that place now. What would they do this carnival?
That you open man. The way you open man 78 years ago.
See, Naija watch. Nigeria was I come out for Nigeria when Nigeria don't enter wahala deep. Now I come out. Jonathan Day, I did Nigeria now. Jonathan Day, I did there.
Now mentality of tele of Nigeria. I'm talking about now. You never enter Nigeria for the past 78 years. They argue.
I did for Nigeria when Jonathan Day government now. What did they talk?
The Jonathan government now how many years ago? I bet my people want to calculate them. See this man they talk. Jonathan can't rule comot. Buhari can't rule comot. Tinubu is almost done. You say, hey, pa, go and hide yourself in one corner first. You dey Nigeria Jonathan government. We dey talk about say
Nigeria was carry your car go Ikeja. You were the jet to Waka. Don't worry, they will call Nigeria. I will carry you Waka. Don't worry. Let me go drive. Don't worry. Police not go hold you. Don't worry. Let's play the call. Police not go hold you.
Police go hold you.
You not go hold you. They're not going to try to stop the car when I will come on head.
Police go hold me. You don't know nothing. All right. I appreciate you all, my people. Let's round up now. I'll see you guys again. Fingers crossed by God's grace. Tomorrow, if there's any need. If not, we'll take it as off. But just as long as you subscribe to the channel, you have the notification bell. If we are here, you are here with us. Like everybody came in today. I did not plan that we are talking about this topic today. And people were here with us. So that's how it works. So if you never subscribe and you're listening to us right now, please subscribe and make sure you turn on the notification whenever we're here. Quickly come, let's rub minds together. Not see today now. We agree, we disagree, we laugh, we joke, and that's how it is. This thing is just like a therapy as well. It helps us, and that's it. Sometimes me myself, when I say I want to take off, sometimes they bored. Now Nigeria is still deal. Not say people don't get bored for Nigeria, especially someone like me.
See the person they talk to Nigeria, the street they bored. Come out outside. You are not pregnant. Go outside and rock.
No, me not go out. Maybe my own. My own still different. I know the best way they go out. So
and that means the England fit you now. England fit you now. You know they go outside. What do they complain for?
No, enough fit me because I don't feel the CEO go. They tell me you're right. The weather is nice today. I don't tire of those kind of words. I don't tire. I beg anyway. I appreciate you all, my people. Thank you very much, Sir Louis, Mr. Jonathan, Mr. Dua, Black Panther, Ogashi Museum, Mandarita. God bless you all. Everyone right there. Didi Anthony, thank you very much for the super chat earlier on. I just see now. God bless you, Didi Anthony. Thank you. And thank you very much, Mother of Omomi Diaspora. Thank you, Mommy, for all that you do. Thank you, Abu Azi. I appreciate you. Thank you, Madam Iris Finance. I appreciate you. By the way, where's Madam Martina Obasui? When I hear from her, it's been a while. We've not heard from that our mama for a while now. You know, Madam Busy Brains, we never hear from her. Tele. You know, many people just stay mute too, although they are watching, but Nigeria matter, and if you see me, I don't need to bother myself again with people where we not see, because Nigeria matter is somehow depressing. I understand, but we still need to report it. If you check 95% of Nigerian news is all negative, depressing news. I understand how it is, but in case you guys are listening, I want you guys to know that we miss you. Just greet us one day, see how we take day, you know, and God now go bless you now. Thank you very much, everyone right there. Divine Cross, I appreciate you. Thank you, Tony Africa. Thank you, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel. Thank you. In fact, the comment section today, when I really engaged for this topic, everybody was just contributing for this particular topic. It looks like the topic, you know, we'll push it for
Nigeria.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
You call Tony out. He quickly call on the show.
Yes, he did the right thing. Yes. You know, thank you very much. I appreciate every one of you right there. Thank you. Allow us to end the show right now. Just press on the like and help us to share if you can. And for those of you that are going to be playing the video back later on, please endeavor to like and share. You know, also leave your comment on this particular topic. Make we hear from you. No, your wash come out like that. You don't know. People might learn from you. Remember that nobody will live forever. If you have anything that you can give out for people to learn from, don't always hide it. Pick them out. Speak. Write down. People will also learn. Me, I don't see some comments sometimes for comment section. I learn from it. You don't know. And so life be. We are too, sometimes as human beings, we are too stiff and it's not nice for us. But people, now God bless you now. Have a good night and bye for now.